Hello everyone, and welcome back to Aiden Chronicles the First Mage. I'm really excited. We're almost at Talewok. We have so much gold. And I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to start saving my XP, basically going the entire way up. Because once we actually get into Talewok, I'm gonna see what kind of spells I can give my people. And it's gonna be a great time. OMG, I love Toontown. Did your bangs increase in width? Oh my god. Hang on. It's because it's not like that. I didn't realize it's brushed off. That actually looks terrible. Hang on. Like, look at this. That is like, oh, that is disgusting looking. Oh god, I'll brush it to the side. I don't want to look at it, dude. Ugh. I did not actually bother to fix my hair before this. Which, to be fair, I never really did with my long hair either, but I feel like it worked better. This is like, I feel like I have to like, do it a little bit so it doesn't look super awful. But hey, like, nice to see you. On an off note, I have actually been grinding pretty hard in TTR again. I am almost ready to go for my next stream, which is like level 20 boss bot and level 15 everything else. Oh boy, dude, I'll tell you one thing though. It's rough. It's a little bit rough doing it, but she just killed that guy in one shot. But I've been like, what makes it easier is I've been watching videos as I grind with it. So like it doesn't feel as bad. Like I've been watching Unsolved again on like BuzzFeed, which is very BuzzFeed normally doesn't make good shows, but Unsolved is like spectacular. So I've just been watching that as I've been doing it. You have? Yeah, dude, yeah. I'm on like, I need to do maybe like 2 more Office Ds and then 8 back 9s and I'm ready to go. I have everything else ready. I've actually been doing quite a bit in that regard. You know, I do want to finish TTR at some point. I'm like, I can't stop. You lose when you stop grinding, you know? You can never truly stop until you're there. Plus, maybe on the off chance that the TTR team has been teasing field offices for a little while, so you know, maybe they actually come out, and if that's the case, I want to try to at least be like Max Laugh before it happens. I think I still have time, because once again, this is TTR we're talking about here. Nothing happens quite that fast. So I think I'll have enough time to get there, but I've just been trying to hit it so I can finish it. And then I'll probably take a nice long break from Toontown for a good while. I mean, understandably so. I wish there was like, you could see the records on like how many cogs that you've killed in Toontown. Cause I was thinking at first, I'm like, it's probably in the thousands. But then I'm like, no, I turn in the tasks so much where you kill like a couple hundred. I'm like, it is it's like in the tens of thousands, I would say at least. They posted a cryptic memo on the website. Someone hasn't deciphered it yet, though. Yeah, see, well, the thing is, I think they're teasing it. I don't think it's ready yet. But I think they're teasing it because they want to try to generate some excitement around it. Then they're probably going to make a big announcement. Because one of the things that they mentioned that they wanted to do was they wanted to create, like, a lot of, like, PR surrounding it. Because they want to bring a bunch of people back into Toontown when they release it. Like, that's, like, they were saying that marketing was a thing that they were concerned about for it. So, I imagine we're going to get a pretty big warning before they actually drop it. It's just for right now, it's just in the point that they want to try to generate excitement for it, I would imagine, before they start, you know, actually releasing some big things. They saw TTCC's update hype and went. I mean, probably. I mean, or it could be the fact that, you know, they've been working on field offices for 5 years and they might almost be done. You never know, you know? Not to just trash talk the TTR team this much, because it, you know, it is a free game that they make 0 revenue off of, but man, it would be nice for like an update once in a while. Like if TTCC can do it, I feel like TTR can do it. They were the original. I don't know the team sizes, so it's hard to say exactly, like, you know, what's going on there. But I'd imagine TTR probably has a bigger team than TTCC. Unless TTCC has, like, really, really grown their team out recently. Because, like, they're the original, you know? It could just be, like, they actually may have just had a small team starting it up, and maybe that's why they don't take updates. I don't know. I would, like, factors like that will affect, like, how often updates come out. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. Yeah, we're just saving all of our stuff. But anyways, back to Aiden Chronicle Land. So, we're gonna, you see those cliffs way over there? We're gonna be making a stop there. For hopefully another rare drop that we can potentially get for Brenna, which is the Enchanted Sword. And the whole way down, there's like a lot of these like little side paths that we can check up on. There shouldn't be anything actually too threatening, on these little paths. But it's good to just explore them nonetheless. There actually is a chance for me to get, I believe it's another rare drop? I might be wrong on that. There might be another rare drop that I can get from a particular type of enemy down here, which it's a, that one on the top. It's an ogre, like, captain, or whatever they're called, I'm not sure. But I believe they have a chance of also giving me a drop that could be, potentially pretty good. I doubt I'm gonna get it. I'm happy enough to the point that I got Chaos Shield that I'm not really banking on, I'm not really banking on the fact that, wow, he actually resisted, that I'm gonna get any other, like, really rare drops. But it'd be nice, you know, there's a chance. There's always a chance, you know. It's never, the chance of getting stuff is never zero. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. So the captain has, like, his little throwing weapons. That's not the one I want to go for, but if I remember correctly, I think it is a good throwing weapon, which is kind of the primary thing I'm after. I might be thinking of something else, so I'm not like 100% on this. I do know the main way to get a bear throwing weapon. It's from an enemy later on, and it literally has like the enemy's title in the weapon, so that's how I know it comes from them. But that's gonna be the ideal weapon that we're gonna get later on for our boy MC out here. Also, I've just decided, because I can't be trusted to do this like on a fight-by-fight basis, that picture's just gonna be staying in the corner. Even when I'm not in a fight. Just cause, you know, I love it so much, gotta show it off, and I'm gonna forget to turn it on and off for each of the fights. So that picture just stays there now. We all get to admire its beauty. How glorious it is. Also, this guy is, like, chonky. You thought the other ogres were chonky? This man is chonky. He has so much health, and, like, he actually has defense, too, which is a big thing. Like, I'm gonna sit here and hit him for a hot second. Like, look at that. He's swapping to the actual axe that these boys use, but he's dead. There we go. Okay. See if we got anything from him. No, it is just hatchets. Yeah, never mind. I thought he had the better thing, but that's okay. I mean, whatever, more stuff. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so that's all in this little corner. There is a little hole right here we are gonna go down, though. We're not taking any damage, so this has all just been like, this has just been a cakewalk, honestly. We are so ridiculously strong at this point. I'm, like, shocked, honestly. But you gotta pick up the wizard hat here. The wizard hat's important. I'm gonna throw wizard hat on... This doesn't have spell battery. I guess I'll throw wizard hat on Godric, because Godric does do everything, you know. My boy deserves a little wizard hat. There you go. Little wizard hat from my friendly friend Godric out here, and there we go. So now he casts Air Shield and Dragon Flames. He's drawing from something before he actually gets to his health, which is good, you know. I love the idea of Godric. He is an alchemist carrying a massive backpack full of potions, holding a potion, but carrying this, like, weird double-bladed longsword called the Warfang that makes him a better warrior, and he also casts he does, like, a little bit of everything. The only thing he's missing is a couple more points in Thief that he can lockpick as well. Like, it's such a weird concept that we've made from him. Is this just a single wolf? Mr. Wolf, I'm not sure you want to be here. This is not gonna be your fight, friend. Every time I look at Godric, it just gets me, dude. Every time it gets me. I just look at him and I'm like, what have I done? What have I done to the boy? Oh wow, the wolf actually lived a hit. Oh, you think you could hit Rita? Dog, I got a chaos shield. You are like actually never gonna hit Rita for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, Wolf. You just don't got it in you, buddy. You simply cannot do it, okay? No fault of your own, but that's just kind of how this is gonna work. And the reason we're saving all of our XP here is because for trainers, for training like skills and spells and whatnot, that is cheaper than buying the scrolls. So if there are certain spells that either aren't in scroll form or cost too much as scrolls, we can go to the trainer and using our XP get the abilities and train them up. Because it's cheaper XP wise to train up abilities. I didn't know those cutscenes was gonna happen, but it's cheaper to train up abilities than it is to level them up like from like outside of battle, you know? Godric, what do you know about Krada? Krada? Well, what do you want to know? Is alchemy expensive? I think we know the one of that one. There must be knights who study magic. You still don't get it. Knights like quests. They go through training. They pledge to the king. He sends them out. They stop some goblins, save some farmers. That gets done. They all come back. The girls go crazy. That's it. Finished. Alchemists like ideas. You learn things bit by bit. You slave for years. You finally get the spell or charm or whatever it is to work. You run to show the king and he says, that's great. What the heck do I do with it? It's a letdown. Knights can't take that kind of rejection. They're too sensitive. A bunch of pricky pears in armor, fighting and feasting. That's all they know of life. There's more to being a knight than fighting. Like what? What do you think, Rita? Should I ask Master Krada about wizardry and remain in the knighthood? It would be difficult. There are so many spells and incantations. When would you learn to ride or fight? What do you think, Rita? What will you ask in Talewok? At the wizard school? 1,000 things. Why do bees fly standing still? What is the spell for water that flows up? How does lightning bury in the ground? What forms may crystals take? I don't know why I've given her this voice for like a very like sort of sophisticated, like sassy up-class mage, you know, but I'm rolling with it. Why are the clouds light in the morning and then heavier as the day goes on? And I'm gonna tell those wizards about the astral frame. The what? My latest idea. You noticed I slipped off on my own back there at Aramon? Well, I was searching for something. The Mirari Thunderbolt. I'm gonna use them to, oh, that's right. I'm gonna use Thunderbolts to feed the astral the powers of a crystal grid. When the Thunderbolt expands, the grid becomes translucent and what? That's it, kid. Time, motion, the universe. Everything in the mundane plane. You'll see it all from start to finish. Everything, you'll see, just as soon as I get to work. All I want is some help with a cure for Neeson's illness. The Mirari healers use herbs for far more treatments than we do. Maybe an herb is the answer. Why don't you ask Ardra for help? Ardra is a great wizard. She can't take on every problem that comes along. Besides, the effects of the curse are slow. I should be able to solve it on my own. Then you'll be a great wizard too. Have you thought about the training we did earlier? Red Dragon, thank you for the host, I appreciate it. Red Dragon, I missed a word in there. Did you see the Sailor Moon videos? Also, look what I put in memes just now. I didn't see the Sailor Moon videos, but I did see the latest picture in memes. That's just how anime works. Nothing in anime makes sense. Age is irrelevant. Anybody could be any age. Gender is irrelevant. Anybody could be any gender. Nothing in anime has any consistency. It's really something special. Have you thought about the training we did earlier? A little. I'm beginning to understand. It takes years, kid. Yes, it does. Well, I'll be learning everything we can in Talewok. That was a cutscene that I didn't realize even happened there. Maybe it's because I have Godric and Rita, actually. Oh, that's probably what it is. See, like, that's another cool thing in this game. There's lots of, like, cutscenes where you have characters that, like, interact with each other, or certain cutscenes that won't happen unless you have certain characters with you. Like, this game has so much replayability for what it is. Like, you could have all kinds of different party members, and, like, you know, they each have their own personalities. You get your own cutscenes from them. It's really, really cool. Part of the reason why I really like this game. An herb? What about an herb? That's correct. Didn't think I'd be here, but work got me off early. Well, that's at least nice, dude. I'm just gonna wow. The enemies here, until I get to a point, I'm not gonna trash talk too hard. The enemies here, until I get to the specific point I'm thinking about, are really not gonna be that bad. Even in Talewok, I don't think they're like that terrible. No, like even like in and around Talewok, I don't think it gets that bad. Especially like with what I'm currently at. Like I am insanely strong right now. I am gonna do a camp though. Some of my boys are missing some health, and I'm just gonna try to learn as many spells for as many people as I can in Talewok. The more spells you have, the more options you have. You know. One of the reasons I like the Tales series.
This island is so amazing. It's far away from any other people and has so much hidden stuff underground.
What in the world? Tales of Berseria, actually I've seen that on Steam before. I think I even have that like wish listed just to keep an eye on it. I have like 20 billion things on my wish list on Steam just that I keep track of for like no real reason. I don't know. Like it doesn't really take a lot to get on my wish list. It could be a game that I'm genuinely like interested in. It could be a game whose concept alone made me laugh. It could be just like some like terrible meme game. Like basically like a lot of games go on my wish list, and I have no hope of ever getting them all just because you ever go on, like, you ever have those times where, like, y'all go on Steam and you just browse the games, like, no real intention necessarily to, like, buy anything, but you're just browsing the games and just like, I'm gonna wish list that, gonna wish list, just to see all, like, all the new stuff around. Is it just me? Am I the weird one? I do that all the time. Well, skits between the characters in the Tales series where it helps build the character. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that in this, yeah. Where it's literally just like, there's just like little essentially cutscenes where it's just, you know, everyone is talking. You learn a little bit more about the characters. It adds a lot of replayability of this game because you're not going to have all characters at all times, you know. And you're going to like be picky and choosy about which characters you're going to bring, which characters you're not going to bring. So they're just in that like facet alone, there's tons of replayability in this game, which once again for an N64 game, I feel like is pretty unheard of. Like most of them are very like linear type games. They might be like platformers, you know. Do I really not have enough? Okay, there we go. Took a few tries. But like this type of game, like back in the N64 era, I feel like was so rare. Granted, it looks not great. It looks not great. Some of the mechanics are a little broken. But I still love this game to death. It's just it's so special in my heart, dude. This is the game. This is the game. I know I'm repeating myself when I say this. This is the game that I think got me into turn-based RPGs just in general. These people might actually be a threat, not in twos like this, but if there was a few more of these harpies, this might have actually been a little bit dangerous. But as it stands now, this should be a cakewalk, I think. Like, they do have some damage, like they have tap stamina for starters. I mean, that's kind of like neither here nor there. But they actually have some pretty scary melee attacks. So, like, in numbers, these ones could be a little bit dangerous. But just the two of y'all, you're gonna need a few more than that. That's all I'm gonna say about that, you know? So, for context, they're taking over a prison island as a base. The boys are all hyped about having a secret base. One of them talked about escape tunnels that lead to other islands. Problem is that Prison Island is miles away from any other land. But he's so adamant that he will build his own island to get his tunnels. That's cool, dude. Yeah, I do have that game on my wish list because that did look interesting when I like briefly looked at it. Who knows when? At least I think I have that one on my wish list. There's lots of like Tales games that have like similar titles to that, you know. I'm pretty sure that's on my wish list though. Really, you're gonna avoid? Okay, all right, Harpy. You're gonna avoid Rita. How long can you avoid all of us though? You're gonna get hit eventually, okay? You can't dodge everything. You're certainly trying. Okay, nah. The Harpy just wanted to get tap stamina on Brenna before it dies. All right, you know what? Fair enough, Harpy. Well, you had a good run. You are not gonna have Brenna miss though. That's just impossible. Giving flavor to characters besides plot and side quests. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how it works in that game, but like if there is like different characters you can take along with you, that is definitely something that helps build like characters when you're dealing with like a bunch of different characters, you know? And it works really well in this game just because like you can only have 4 people in your party. So people that like kind of stand out to you may be like, oh, I take that, and then you learn about them as you play with them. It's nice. I like it. This game was ahead of its time in some facets, not all of them, but definitely in some. Okay, this is the part I'm worried about. There is a very particular fight in here that I can just lose. And there's nothing, like if I was ever gonna do like a hardcore Iron Man run of this game, I would just avoid this fight altogether, just because of how dangerous it is. But since we're not doing that, I can go ahead and do this. I'm gonna save one more time right here. I can go ahead and do this pretty safely because they do drop a very good sword that I can throw on Brenna. Here they are. I bet you can guess how this goes. So these are Gorgons right here, right? These are Gorgons. And I have to kill them very, very, very fast, or I'm gonna be really sad. There's no point using defensive magic. You just have to go and just kill them. That's all that there is to it. You just have to kill them before they take too many turns, or you're just gonna lose. You'll see in a second what happens. You'll see the pain that we're about to witness. Okay, they didn't get it off. That's good. That's a really good one. All right, Godric is now out of the fight. He's gone. He's effectively dead for the rest of this fight. Also, the game likes the soft lock here, which it has done again, so I didn't lose, but that's a soft lock, so that's a reset. That's another reason why I saved here. For some reason, this fight in particular, this happens quite a bit on with these spells. I'm not sure why. Oh, good, we spawned like right next to them this time. Well, I'm just gonna go over here if you don't mind. Just gonna go over here. So you just have to kill them very, very, very fast. That's basically just how this fight goes. Not just because you can soft lock, but because they can just, if they hit all of your party members with that, you lose, you know? So it's just, you gotta go quick. You gotta go quick, and they have really good weapons, so that's why I take this fight when normally I would probably just avoid it. XP-wise, I don't think is that great, but dude, you gotta get these weapons, dude. These weapons are like, oh my god. If I get this weapon on Brenna, she's gonna be a monster. So we gotta go fast, we gotta go quick. You must be swift as a coursing river. There we go. Oh, she's not dead. She's not. Kill her. Get her out of here. Okay, one more. One more. We have to kill this last one quickly, friends. No, don't soft lock the game. Don't soft lock the game. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can't believe this. It's a frozen spell. What do you expect exactly? Soft locked. Dang it. We were so close. But we're gonna do this fight until it does not soft lock. That's just gonna that's how. Oh, we're not gonna win this one. We are so far away. I'm gonna try. I don't think there's any feasible way that we actually win this one though. I believe Frozen Doom is elemental, so I don't even have really. No, it's Necromancy, actually. I have versus Necromancy. Here, I'll just send Rita up with, like, a level 1 versus Necromancy. And hope. Actually, is it Necromancy? I don't remember. It seems like it'd be Elemental, but the spell Elemental didn't get rid of it. I'm not sure. I think I thought it was, like, in a previous playthrough, I thought it was Necromancy then, but, you know. It's okay. Rita also has, like, the highest willpower, so I'm just gonna send her into the fray first. Everybody else just stays behind her. They're gonna target the person closest to them with this spell, and then they're gonna just move back as they go. So Rita just stays in the front. Hopefully this will be enough. Okay, here we go. It's all about the tactics here, okay? It's all about tactics. All right, that one is gonna be dead very soon. Just send it off. I think that's dead. Okay, that's dead. That's one down. That's one down. Rita, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, Rita. I need you to do big hits out here. Big monster hits. A dragon flame just from the edge. No, failed it. Okay, that's fine. I just have to hope that they keep targeting Rita. I'm gonna move to here. Gonna move up to the side. Throw this. Rita should still be the closest one, so they should still target her. Then this is not dead still. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, dead. Okay, dead. Okay, it's one left. We just have to resist this next one. We resist this next one, we win. Just hit Rita with it, or just attack with your sword. Just don't cast the spell successfully, please. No, I can't. I have to have him attack Rita. She has to stay back. She has to stay behind Rita. Okay. Okay. Move to here. Everyone get in the positions. Assume the formation. We're so close. Oh, she's just attacking. Oh, praise, dude. Okay, we got her. She's dead. She's absolutely dead now. We got it, boys. We got it. Whew. I don't like this fight. This fight sucks. Hopefully we get the cool drop from it. I'm not gonna reel it if we don't, because that's just cheating at that point. There's some cheats that I will do, but that's kind of like a weird, scummy cheat that I'm not all about. I actually got it. Oh, I actually got it. Okay, let me show you why this thing is absolutely ridiculous. All right, are you ready for this? So, let's go to Brenna, right? So Brenna has 10 strength currently. She's using a saber. Requires 10 strength. So she has just the minimum for it. 45 base hit, 2 damage. Let's take a look at this enchanted blade. Are you ready for this, dude? Are you absolutely ready for this? 10 strength, 55 base hit with 4 damage. It's so much more of an improvement. It's not comparable. It's like, I would honestly, like, Chaos Sword does more damage and has poison, but we're looking at minimum strength requirement. That's the biggest problem with it, because you're not really gonna go strength on your thieves right away. You just want them to have just as little as they can, and then you just upgrade thief from there. This thing is a monster, and now Brenna has it. So all that we're missing at this point is we just need the better throwing weapon for main character, and we're rocking like some absolutely like bonkers gear. Like some like, I'm shocked that we have this kind of gear at this point in the game. It is so good. The poleaxe is just busted. I usually never go hafted on people. I don't know why. I just normally go like sword and stuff. Hafted is busted because you got that poleaxe. Enchanted blade is just good on your thief. It's not a guaranteed drop as far as I know, at least. I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten it all the time. So it's a chance drop, and we actually got it. We got a chaos shield on Rita. Like, we have Warfang on Godric. Warfang is a guaranteed drop. It's still a good weapon. It's certainly, I don't think it's necessarily the best sword in the game. I think there's probably better. But it's pretty good. It gives 2 warriors well. So, like, at this point in the game, we are just so geared up out of our minds. Are these equipment you're going to take to the final boss type stuff? How far are we from the final boss? We're still a very good ways off from actually, like, being at the end of the game. Like, we still have a very long way to go. This is actually a lengthy game. But in terms of, like, if we're taking this stuff to the final boss, I'm willing to bet there's a good chance I don't know if there's better poleaxes, like, or better hafted type weapons that would use as, like, instead of the poleaxe. But currently the poleaxe is, like, one of those weapons I could imagine, like, taking to the end of the game. Javelin, certainly not. Brenna's weapon, I could, if I don't increase her strength. That could be an endgame type weapon. And Godric's, it just depends. It just depends if there's a better sword. But, like, this is equipment we're going to be using for, like, the better part of the game. I mean, how much you were talking about this equipment, I keep feeling you're gonna fight the big boss. Well, I'm talking about it because typically, like, I'm never geared out this good at this point in the game. Because we are coming up to a section where... I don't know if we're necessarily even gonna get to it in this stream, but we're coming up to a section that I'm really gonna need to be geared up for before I do it. You'll see why when we get there. So I wanted good gear before I hit that point. And I'd say we're already there. I'd say I did it a little earlier than normal. Oh god, this fight sucks. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's an air shield. I just want to be geared up enough before we get to the point that I'm thinking about. And I think we're certainly there. Like, we are all so ridiculously strong right now. MC is, I'm gonna say it, is gonna get his weapon before we get to that point. I'm almost certain we fight that type of enemy before that. So, I mean, we're golden right now. We are just absolutely golden. I'm gonna throw strength down just because whatever. Just toss that. I actually should, like, I can level up strength on main character. Because that's a thing that I feel like he could probably do. And then we're going to endurance. But I'm a little bit scared of scorpions. Scorpions kind of hit really, really hard. And they're pretty accurate. I don't know if they're going to actually be able to hit Rita. But they can be pretty dangerous. These are the other enemies in this game I was a little bit worried about. Like, we can kill them. I don't think they're that actually difficult to kill. It's just, they can hit for quite a bit. So we're gonna move up to here. Rita's obviously going in first because that's just how it goes. You are not. Mr. Godric, you're just gonna Dragon Flame. Actually, can you just hit this guy? He can't, just out of range. Unfortunate. All right. Walk up just a little bit more right there. Dragon Flame. Resisted. I mean, all this equipment gushing from the shield to this really makes me feel like this is the final stretch with super equipment drop from enemies. No, it is definitely not even close to the final stretch. I mean, good, like, this is good equipment in terms of, like, physical fighting. But, and the thing is, we're not weak in that regard. The problem is we can still very easily lose to magic, which is also why I'm, like, increasing willpower. We don't have the spells to deal with magic. We don't have the equipment to deal with magic. But, like, in terms of, like, physicality armor, this stuff is absolutely out of this world. Like, later on, there is a belt that can give you, like, there is a certain belt that you're gonna basically need to beat the game because it's so good. We do not have that yet, but it's very good against magic. And just having anything that defends against magic is so valuable to have. Because it's very rare that, like, unless you're, like, fighting, like, really late game enemies, most enemies in terms of, like, physical damage that they're dealing to you is not a problem unless you have, like, really bad armor or bad stats or what have you. There's no way I can't. This is a slightly dangerous. Hello? Brenna? Is it your health? Hang on, I need to heal her up because maybe her health might be the issue here. Cause like everything uses like actual like health to do stuff. Like if you're disarming a trap, that's health. They like count health as stamina. Okay, it was her health. It was her health that was the problem. That is a very good spell. Mirror. Unlike a lot of other ones, Mirror doesn't require a school of magic. Anybody can learn how to do it, which is probably why I'm going to be dropping that on main character. But Mirror is a fantastic spell that can't get spells cast on you, basically. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just sort of like the like end-all be-all, like just leave me alone spell, basically. Yeah, we have like a lot of damage on us. Hey, what's up, Ethan and Will? Main who's a backline fighter? Yeah. So like our main character is basically like, we're probably gonna drop a lot of like the buff spells on him just because he is gonna be like our only real backline fighter. Everybody else like just goes up and just hits people, you know? So he's probably like the only one we're actually gonna be dropping like the good stuff on. Also, I don't know, like, this is supposed to be like, oh, dude, spooky, look, there's like this one big bat. All the small bats are like, so like, they're basically the same small bats from the beginning of the game, so you don't really have to worry about them. It's just the big bat that actually does stuff. So as soon as you kill him, you basically just won the fight. I am at low health here, so it's iffy. What's up, your BMI? What? Okay. So he's gonna die pretty quick. Wow. I'm still actually alive after that. This is like the only enemy that's actually been able to hit Rita for like the majority of the game. It's very surprising. I guess even the Chaos Shield isn't enough for the big bat. Well, then again, I have to, like, if I train her up in Shield some more, she actually is just going to become invincible. So I think that's, like, the next thing I want to do with her after I get to Talewok and get, like, spells on everybody. Like, once I get to that point, let me think. So main character, I think for the most part, I might, like, increase his strength a bit more, so, like, his throne hits a bit harder. Also, I can get a better throne with more strength, because I don't even think I have the strength requirement to use it. But he's going to mostly just be spell stuff, mostly just, like, buffs. I'm trying to avoid debuffs, because I think debuffs in this game are just, like, absolutely, like, out of this world broken. So he's going to be buffs. Godric, I don't know what direction I'm going to go on Godric. He's, like, doing so many things. I could really just do kind of whatever I want on him, and it'd probably work out. Rita, I'm just going to make her into the super tank. Probably just going to work on shield for the most part. Like, endurance, shield. I think shield's probably more valuable because it's like, it doesn't matter how much health you have if you never get hit, you know? Like, would you rather have, like, 1,000 health, but everything hits you, or 10 health, but you never get hit? It's kind of like that sort of situation where it's like, I'd probably rather just go with, like, she has the stuff where, like, she just can't get hit anymore, and endurance doesn't really matter so much. Brenna, I don't know what I want to do with Brenna, because here's the problem, like, she's at 10 Thief currently. I don't know if she can overcap Thief. I'm not entirely sure. What does the rope take up, actually? Like, what slot is that? That's like wand. Okay, so she's never gonna be using anything else besides the rope. I don't know if I can overcap Thief, so I might just, like, not go anymore into Thief. I could just, like, I guess I could get Mechanic to, like, 8. Well, I mean, obviously Dexterity first, but I get Mechanic to 8. And we just go, like, Strength. Maybe get some, like, actual survivability on her. I'm not sure yet. Because it's, like, I never looked that up. I should probably look that up to see if you can actually overcap stats. Because if you could overcap Thief, then I'm just going to keep going Thief on her. In which case, it's going to take, like, the rest of my natural lifespan to get her to 10. Because at level, to get to 8 to 9, it's 81,000. And to get from 9 to 10, it is like 100,000 XP. They at least knew how ridiculously, like, busted Thief was. Oh, I got Boots of Adamant. That's actually good. Oh, that could have actually been a thing I got in Aramon. I didn't think about that. I totally forgot. I could have just blown all my money on Boots of Adamant. I'd rather pop it on Godric, I think. Because Godric isn't going to have the defenses that Rita has, and he's going to be a front line. I could do Brenna, but I'm kind of like of the opinion that, like, Brenna is just like, if she actually gets hit, she's just dead anyways. Hooded boobs ahead, Freeman. Tits, big ones. Oh god, I haven't heard those quotes in a while, dude. Damn. I still haven't watched that yet. I haven't actually gotten around to watching, whatever the hell that's called. The stupid Half-Life, like, modded thing. He's got me, Gordon. God damn it. I think that's it for this, like, little corner. I believe so. I like the topic you've got there. Yeah, I've just decided to leave it on, because I'm not gonna be able to remember to, like, turn that on and off in between every single thing. So I'm just gonna, like, literally leave that there, I think. Like, my idea was I would just toggle it on whenever you're gonna fight and toggle it off afterwards. I couldn't remember to do it. So that just gets to stay up there. We all just get to admire it, dude. The beautiful picture of myself. You played this game as a kid, right? Yes, I did. I didn't beat it as a kid, but I started the game like a billion times as a kid. It wasn't until like I was maybe like 19, 20. No, I think it was 20, which was like 5 years ago, almost 6 at this point. That I actually like managed to like fully beat this game. I would always get, like, when I was younger, I'd always get stuck on a certain point and stop, or, like, I would just start playing something else. And I never actually got all the way through it. I've gotten close many a times, though, when I was younger, but when you know what you're doing, it's a lot easier. Did you jerk off to Mega Clevo? Absolutely not. Maybe, I'm gonna be honest with you, Will. This game doesn't have the graphics for it. I mean, the imagination, you know, the imagination of the mind can do some work, but this is like, never for this. I don't even think there's like really, like, I don't even think people have even made good fan art of this game. I guess you can talk to Seth about getting some commissioned, you know, because he seems to like to do that. Then you are weak. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that I didn't fap to like the like original Lara Croft, the triangle pyramid boobs. I failed you. I apologize, my friend. Oh god, I actually need a camp. I totally forgot. I mean, these enemies are like nothing. I don't know why. It's on the journey to Talewok. They throw just like a bunch of super nothing enemies at you. Like these are just rats. These are just giant rats. They do nothing. I don't know why. Rita's kind of doing it for me, though. Well, see, that was another thing, too. On my very first playthrough of this game, I used to, like, I ran Rita at the very beginning. I went, like, I think this was my very first party in the game. But I didn't know how to build then. I didn't know how to interpret weapons. I thought, like, I didn't know if base hit or damage, like, I didn't know, like, what everything did. Because I was like, that seems weird. Like, I didn't realize, like, that was, like, accuracy. I knew damage was damage, but I was like, how does base hit factor into that? So I didn't know how to read stuff when I was a kid. And I didn't know, like, I didn't know you were supposed to go dexterity first. You just pump dexterity up. And I went with this party that was, like, super squishy, and I'm like, oh, this didn't work out. And then the second time around, I went Abercan, Godric, and Brenna. And that was basically my main party. Like, I usually would never take Rita, like, ever. Like, I didn't think she was, like, super great, because she had, like, just these, like, kind of, like, okay buff spells, whereas, like, Godric had an actual offensive spell. I put Throne on him. Like, I didn't like Rita as, like, a combat fighter, because I was just using her with, like, basically, with pole weapons, and I was like, she's just not that good. So I never actually used Rita too much anyways. So if I was gonna do that, it would be for, I guess, either Brenna or a character later on in the game. If I ever had inclinations for that. But even then, like, this game's graphics weren't doing it for me. And I was so young at the point, I never even thought about that, really, you know? I don't blame you. RPG stuff can be so damn hard when you don't know anything. You need experience and intuition to understand most things in video games. That is true. And also, like, I never played RPGs prior. Like, I was new to everything when I was younger, and I was a dumb child, you know? You don't always make the best decisions when you're younger because you don't, like, understand everything. And this is really a game I feel like you have to, like, understand the decisions you're making for things to work, because it is very, very easy to build a party in this that is not competent. It is so extremely easy. Like, if you just build wrong, that's it, you're done. If you, like, get into fights and you lose, like, all your party members before you can recruit, like, more party members to where you're at a full party again, you're done. There's, like, so many ways to lose this game, or just to play in such a bad way that you cannot beat it. You really have to, like, kind of know some of the things in this game when you're going into it to know, like, how do I play it? How do I know what I'm doing? You have to have a certain amount of, like, knowledge, or just, like, study some stuff going into this to figure out how you're gonna do it. Of course, I have the benefit of it. I played this game, like, a billion times. I know, like, most of the things that are coming and, like, what I have to be prepared for. So, obviously, I'm gonna be playing, like, a lot better than someone who's, like, playing this game for the first time who doesn't realize, oh, hey, did you know, like, yeah, magic is dangerous. Do you know it's so dangerous that it could just instantly end a fight? Like, you don't even have to die for a fight to end. Or, like, the stupidity cheese, like I was talking about, where you can end fights without even really having to fight the enemies. Like, when you know this game a lot more, like, inside and out, it's a lot easier to just, like, absolutely demolish everything when you're doing it. And I think, like, an Iron Man run of this game would probably be pretty fun to do. I've never tried it, personally, but if I was gonna go about it, I think I already kind of know, like, the comp I want to go, like, what to focus on, like... I feel like that's one of the things I have a pretty good idea about how I want to do. There is certain fights that can just totally ruin me, but especially in the beginning of the game, so long as I'm actually building right, and I get past, like, certain critical fights, I shouldn't have any issues at all. All these polygon seams in the environment are top tier. It's really good, dude. I had a long conversation with someone a while back about the mental understanding of gamers, and it was so interesting because they were talking about all the simple things their beginner friend couldn't figure out. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing. Like, you can really tell, like, when someone is familiarized with games, like, they're gonna have they're gonna do better than people that are maybe, like, just starting video games pretty much across, like, every genre, you know? It's just, like, the knowledge that comes with games, the familiarity with, like, even just controlling the game. Like, gamers are generally just gonna pretty much do better in all aspects just because their familiarity with it, you know? Like, if you've been playing games your whole life and you go into an FPS, you kind of know what to expect already, you know? You kind of know how things work. Whereas Button on YouTube has a video series of him watching his non-gamer wife play a bunch of different games, and it's pretty interesting. That seems like it'd be a fun thing to do, honestly. Like just, like, watch somebody that isn't, like, exposed and hasn't been playing games their whole life. Like you have, just play games and just see, like, what their reactions are, how they deal with things. That seems like it'd be fun to do. Like, how you might see a fat enemy whose belly bashes, like, the fat bodies in Kingdom Hearts. There's one of these in Hades, and my brain immediately made me understand it'll be way easier to beat them with back attacks. A beginner would have to figure that out. For me, it was like 100% automatic. Yeah, exactly. It's just like stuff like that. It's like weird, like, not even conventions really, but just like weird things in games that you've drawn like consistency to before. They're like, oh, okay, this is probably how I do this. Yeah, definitely. Like, that'd definitely be super interesting to watch, like, to watch people who have no understanding of, like, that do that, you know? That seems like to be cool, because the way that they would, like, probably even think about things, they either just have absolutely no idea, or they would try to go about in a way you're like, you know, I'm thinking that's interesting. I forget what we were talking about before this now. Like, my brain kind of totally got off topic. I've just so often I'll just get, like, absorbed in a conversation, and then, like, once I, like, snap out of the topic, I forget, like, where I am and what I was talking about. When I was a kid, those enemies kicked my ass all the time, which is why it's so automatic. Because once I figured out how to hurt them, it was a major triumph. Yeah, well, I mean, I had a similar thing in Kingdom Hearts where when I was younger, and I'm bringing up Kingdom Hearts because that's another game that I had a lot of time with. I was just a button masher. I just basically just mashed attack to get through everything. And honestly, for a lot of times that works, because like in Kingdom Hearts, you can like block attacks with your attack. Like you can button mash through quite a bit of stuff. But you're gonna have problems when you get to certain enemies, and it wasn't until like I played it again when I was older, it's like, oh, you need to learn to block here. There's also, of course, like Reflect in Kingdom Hearts specifically. I've never actually gotten used to using like Reflect and other magics. I was mostly just physical. But that's like another tier you can do. Like you have to know like when to block, when to cast like Reflect on some attacks. So like there's like a whole like thing to it where like as you have the knowledge of like what you're doing, you get better at it, you know? We were talking about triangle titties. My bad. Thanks, Will. Yeah. So anyways, about the pyramid boobs. Dude, I played through 70% of KH2 without ever knowing Cure existed. I just spammed X button to detect 99.9% of the time. Really? I was one of those people where I was so conditioned from KH1. I was like, I need Cure. I need Scan. I need to see the enemy's health. I need to be able to heal. Like, in KH2, like, KH2 is where they have, like, a lot of, like, magic is not as good as KH1, but it's still, like, very good. And all I ever used magic for in basically both of those games was for Cure. That was all that I ever used my magic on ever. I'm like, why would I use fire? I can just attack him with my sword. But I need like to use Cure because like I don't want to use potions. Like that was how I did everything. I relied entirely on Donald to heal me. That sounds like a horrible proposition. Dude, oh my god, I hate Donald. Like, Donald is just the epitome of just, I hear it in my dreams. I hear, Sarah, in my dreams, like, as he just screams it out to give me a heal. Either that or he's just, like, dead on the ground the entire fight. Like, when you get to the harder boss fights, my man is just dead the whole fight. Never does, he just, the moment he gets back up, he dies instantly. Like, Donald, on every hard fight in the game, Donald is just dead the whole time. Oh my god, dude, I can't deal with Donald. I cannot deal. Like, Goofy at least can live. Goofy, from my experience, has never done like great damage, but at least he can live. Donald casts Cure on you until he inevitably dies to a fly that lands on him, you know? Like, that's kind of Donald's life. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, that's a Chaos Sorcerer. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. What is he doing here? All right, I'm just gonna run up here and cast a Versus Necromancy real quick. This might be a good thing to, like, actually level up. Ah, I failed it. Okay, great. Get up on the Hydra's back, exactly. How about the classic Donald heal immediately as you heal yourself? Yeah. Yeah, there's also a lot of that too. There was also a time where I saw like I was on like half health. I'm like, you know, I can really use a heal Donald. But Donald was on like no health, so he healed himself, and I'm like, Donald! Why? That was a fun one. Yeah, I don't like the Chaos Sorcerer though. This man has spells that I don't like dealing with, so he needs to die as soon as possible. Not to mention KH1 loves just taking away Donald and Goofy from boss fights. Well, yeah, they want to make it so like you don't rely on them for like some of the harder bosses, which I totally get. Like even like the two super bosses, no, actually, you do have Donald. I think you do have Donald and Goofy for like the super bosses, except for Sephiroth. Sephiroth aside, of course. Goofy in KH1 is busted if you give him MP gift and disable his other abilities. He basically just turns into bonus MP for you. Really? Wow, I never realized that. That seems really good. Yeah, that actually seems like insanely good. Donald Persona rules. I die, you die. Oh my god. Okay, can y'all stop like hitting Brenna, please? Please, fellas? I need to start actually killing these guys. They're just murdering Brenna out here. Hang on. You know what? The spellcaster can wait. Whoa. Hey, yo, yeah, you need to stop. All right? That's enough out of you, friend. Brenna is just gonna actually just pop a curing. I'll be able to buy like a zillion curings as soon as I get into Talewok, so that's not gonna be a big deal. Oh my god, see, he's got mirror. My man actually has mirror. No. At least he's not casting the spell that I don't want him to cast. I don't remember if it's this one that does it. I think it is. There's two variations of like the Chaos Sorcerers. This one is Spellweaver, which maybe he's just defensive magic, or maybe like he just has to cast that stuff before he casts the spell that I don't want him to cast. I don't quite remember, but either way, he needs to, like, die right now-ish. So, you know, let's just go do that. I also forgot to mention, they're also, like, armored all to hell, so they're a spellcaster, but I don't really do that much damage to them. Like, that was the back attack with the Warfang. That's pretty ridiculous. Can you... Alright, he left. That's fine. Mr. Spellweaver, I'm gonna have to ask you to die now, please. I don't want no spells out of you. I mean, even if he does start casting, the spell I don't want to see, he's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough for him. That's the meta strategy I learned from a friend. It makes it so that Goofy is constantly just refilling Sora's MP gauge as his own refills. And I think you can also disable his ability to use it on Donald, so it's literally just for you. Dude, that sounds ridiculously busted. Because Magic in KH1 was insane just because of, like, how many castings you can get of it as well, dude. Did I actually? No, but, like, did I actually just get Chaos Robes? Well, that's pretty nuts. That's a ridiculously... That's a rare drop ticket as well. Okay. Let's talk about Chaos Robes for a second, since I just got that, right? This is going to be going on... Probably Rita? Well, I'll say Rita. I guess Rita. So Dragon Leather, right? 6 protection plus 10 stealth. It's good. There's no dexterity loss from it, right? If you saw the Chaos Robes right there, this has 4 more protection on it. And resists magic. Which I shouldn't have to say is ridiculous. Looks like Godric got an upgrade. He needs help. I guess I could put on Godric as well. The reason... No, I think actually you're probably right. Probably goes on Godric just because the endurance... Well, the endurance minus is bad. And the -1 dexterity is, relatively speaking, pretty good. No, yeah, Godric probably needs the extra help, though. Yeah. But resist magic. 4 more protection. At the cost of -2 endurance, which don't get me wrong, it's kind of rough. But -1 dexterity. Like, these things are insanely good. I can't believe I got another rare drop from these Chaos dudes. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, no, we're doing really good. That's pretty crazy. I'm shocked that we got that, because that's a drop from the Spellweaver, or the other sorcerer, whatever they're called. There was one of them in that fight, and it's not a particularly common drop anyways. Turtle armor for the Hunchback. No, so we're doing good. This is real talk. Even in my, like, serious games, I don't think I've ever gotten this lucky with drops. This is probably, like, one of the most busted things I've had in a while. Like, we do some damage now, dude. Like, actually, like, we are going to really, really hurt people. It's the streamer luck. The game is helping your meme team. I mean, I guess it really is, dude. Like, I legitimately, I've never been this lucky with drops. This is like out of this world insane drops. We got a Chaos Shield before, a Chaos Shield and Chaos Robes before hitting Talewok, which is nuts to me. Like, that is something that should not have happened already, and I don't know how it has. I'm not gonna question it. I'll take it, you know, it's a win for me, alright? But, like, that is nutty. Wow, okay. So yeah, no, the dream team is really coming together, dude. The dream meme team is really, it's like the meme, like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. I feel like we're at that point now. I might have to air shield Godric because he can't really tank 3 dire wolves super well. He might need a little bit of help there. So you know, I think I might just pump out an air shield real quick on him. Maybe try to get at least a couple of these dire wolves off of him. Although they're gonna be hard as hell to hit. Oh no! Don't push him! Don't push my Godric, my baby boy. You know, I'm actually gonna send an MC to just like start lay on handsing him right next to him. I think I'm just gonna go do that. Godric can cast his air shield, and then I'm gonna sit right next to him. I'm gonna nurse Godric back to health. Here you go, buddy. Free 7 health. That's for you, okay? That's my gift to you. And let's just try to actually kill one of these. See, that attack only did 9 damage to Godric. It's helping already. It really is. Plus, that's without air shield too. With air shield, let's see how much damage they can actually do to him. Keep in mind too, this isn't even maxed air shield. This is, I think, like 8 air shield. I can get 2 more levels in it, which is 2 more layers of protection. So let's see how much these dire wolves can do just against his current armor plus an 8 air shield, dude. Let's see what you got, wolves. You don't got it in ya. This is a kind of a weird image right here. I'm gonna go back here, I think. Maybe Rita can just pull this one off of him. There we go. Gotta get pushed out of that real quick. All right, go Gadget Godric. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh no, they're attacking main character. Please, sir. I didn't mean for me to start taking the hits out here. They still do 9. Okay, wow. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna like, can I like back it up a little bit, dude? Like, let me just send it. I'm gonna need some of these guys to get off my back. Yo, Rita, can you help out a little bit? We need to kill these dire wolves just a little bit faster. She's not hitting as hard as she needs to be. It's okay. You know what? We'll eventually get these wolves out of the way. I need to run. It's time. Oh no, I can't run this way. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hide back here and just use a healing pot. You guys got it up there, yeah? All right, cool. All right, cool. Just send it. Get away from me. I just ran away. I just like ran away from that guy. I'm just like, go away. He's just still throwing stuff at him, dude. All right, Brenna can actually handle this. Right there. There we go. That's the big damage I like to see from Brenna, dude. They're still attacking Godric, though. I don't think they're actually going to be able to kill Godric, but it's making me a little bit worried at the very least. You know? It's making me a little worried, because they're still getting through to Godric pretty well out here. Okay, that didn't even... Godric, you can't be serious, Godric. That didn't even kill? Okay, hang on, right here. This one's gone. There's no way he dodges. There we go. That one's gone. Now, Godric, you better turn around, boy. Actually, never mind. You don't gotta turn around. It's okay. Rita got it. Rita got your back, dude. There we go. Oh, these dire wolves. All right, Mr. Bandit Boss. Now it's your turn. You made this fight a lot harder than it had to be, so now I'm gonna have to go get you, okay? Now you're gonna have to get got. I missed. He walked up and just straight up missed. But will Rita miss though? I think not. Rita's actually surprisingly accurate with that pole axe. Like, I know it has good accuracy, but like, she is very accurate with it, you know? 52 damage. Brenna's just a monster. Brenna's just a ridiculous, just monster, dude. Okay, leave the rest of that. All right, gonna do another camp. We're gonna have a lot of XP and a lot of money getting into Talewok. Are you real? Can you like not? Boys, I'm trying to relax out here. The last thing I need to be is just jumped by a bunch of goons. Can you leave? Like, do you guys mind? All right, I'm a little busy at the moment. Just let me just, you know, real quick, just balabazoo. There we go. Okay, can I camp now, fellas? I listen. I don't have I didn't invest in Ranger. I know, that's my bad. What if I just walk a little bit more to the right? Rest. Got it. All right. I'm gonna do one more because it's nighttime and Godric needs an extra one. All right. We're very close to Talewok. It's kind of hard to see from here, but you see that like little sign behind that tree to the right of the screen? That's the gate to Talewok. That's how close we are. This is just kind of like the last little road up to Talewok that we're taking right here. And after Talewok, as you might guess, we're gonna get a lot stronger again. Because there's lots of really good stuff you can actually get in Talewok. I think I'm gonna be crafting a shield for Mr. Protag over here, because I don't think it gives that big of a deficit. Well, I'm gonna make a shield for him. And then I think we're just doing spell stuff. I think that's basically just the end of it. Hello, ghoul! Red Torb! Are you the spirit? Come closer. Very well, but why do you follow me? To do what must be done. I will not end like him before. Blind, mad, this can never be. We must be one. And now I gotta go run over here. I'm sucked up in the vortex. And everybody else is gonna sit back and watch. So, I mean, what's going on here is I don't think you have enough information to really know yet, but, you know, it's important, I'll say that. You might have some ideas of what's going on here. Come here! I'm running to you! We're almost there. Let me just touch your face. No, there he goes. There he goes, and he's gone, just like that. Just a fun little event there. Oh, there's one more side path we have to take before going to Talewok. I know it's right there, it's tantalizingly close, but we gotta take all these side paths. Greetings, good lady. May I ask you something? Can I help you? What's the word on the streets of Talewok? Well, the price of scrolls is still sky high. Not that these shopkeepers seem to think so. I see, thank you. It's actually interesting, because I don't even think the shopkeepers sell scrolls. I think that's just from, like, the wizarding part of the place that you can get magic from. I don't think the normal shopkeepers even sell scrolls. So that's rather interesting. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of paths here. Alright, let's go. Let's start with this way. I'm just gonna go left and just follow left the whole way down, I think. Wolves and bandits. Well, this is gonna go quick. This isn't exactly a threat, and also wolves don't do super great during the day. I'm pretty sure their affinity is night, so I can just kind of blast these guys down. Godric can already head over there to deal with like the bandits. I think like MC and Rita can just deal with all the wolves because they're not. Let's be honest, they're not really a threat. One damage. I've been defeated. I've been killed. You've killed me. Yeah, this is. Remember when wolves were like a legitimate scary threat to us? This is the difference in what having like. This is the difference between a character that I guess I could consider myself in mid-game already. This is an early game to mid-game character difference right here. Hilariously, like, late game, I don't think we get, like, we have more options in how to, like, do stuff. I don't think, no, I guess we'll still get insanely stronger, but, like, just this amount of time has caused this difference to stats. Like, it's night and day, dude. It's night and day, like, how much of a difference just just Aramon makes, you know? Like, just the Aramon grind by itself turned our people that are like, we could all get killed by wolves into Brenna walking up behind this bandit and one-shotting him, you know? It makes a big difference, you know, I'm just saying. The training makes a huge difference in terms of, like, effectiveness. Rita just soloing all these wolves, she took 1 damage. 1. From 1 hit. And then I think I'm just gonna... This bandit is probably gonna run as soon as he gets here, so we'll see. Hopefully Brenna and Godric can just kill him before that happens. Alright, there's the guy. Whap. Oh, it's a bandit boss. Oh, he might live a little bit longer. Hey, come here, fella. There's no mercy for you. We need to kill him while he doesn't have his spirit shield up. Come on, Brenna. I need a Brenna turn. Let Brenna get the ah, he got it up. Okay. Well, he's not running hilariously, which I'd consider to be a mistake personally, but you know, that means to each their own. You know, this guy thinks it's like, okay, you know, maybe I can take these guys. Just like what, a little girl and an alchemist. I'm dead. I'm dead. You've killed me. Oops. Slight miscalculation. Nothing super great there. We're all pretty much maxed out on gemstones. The only thing we're missing is like spice. And that's a fat save for me right there, fam. But this is the last little sidetrack, and then we finally get to go into Talewok, and then I don't think there's a lot we can actually get from the normal shops. Aside from maybe, like, the better shield for... Not even then, no, because I think that shield actually subtracts dex, and there's no point in subtracting dex on main character, because he shouldn't be melee pretty much any time already. See, I think it's just spells. I think it's just, like, we can train up wizard, we can train up spells. And that's pretty much what we're going to be spending all of our XP and money on doing. And there's also a fun thing. I don't know if I have it on Brenna already, but Brenna is actually capable of spell casting. Similar to Godric, she is an elemental caster. That being said, I don't think I'm actually going to bother having her learn spells, because Godric should have elemental pretty much covered. Like, I could give her offensive spells if I really wanted to. But I don't think it's really necessary, you know? But she can learn elemental spells. If there are certain spells that might benefit specifically her to have, I might just max Brenna's strength. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go after I get her dex all the way up. I'm just going to max her strength pretty much, because that just, yeah, make the damage even more ridiculous. Exactly. I just want to, like... The only reason I'm conflicted is just because I don't know if you could overcap her thief. I talked about this earlier, but, like... So she has 8 thief currently. Max is 10. But she has a rope that gives her +2, but she can still, like, level up her thief. I don't know if, like... If I put her thief to 9, for example, if with the rope she then goes to 11 thief. Because if that is the case, then leveling up her thief is going to be better suited still. I mean, it's going to, don't get me wrong, it's going to cost like a billion XP. But that's probably still going to be more worth it than like leveling up her strength. Because Thief also, like, increases damage and chance to hit. Like, Thief does everything you want to do, plus unlocking chests. So if I can figure that out, then I'll pretty much know what to go on her. Because, like, after Dex, it's either going to be Thief or Strength. It just depends, you know? And then, heck, you know, if I even want to go even more crazy, after I max out... If let's say Thief isn't applicable, if I max out Strength on her, then I can start going into Warrior. So she does even better in terms of defense. Although I actually probably want to give her some health. Now I think about it, no, I want to increase her endurance. She dies too easy. She needs to have a little bit of health under her belt so she can survive some of these attacks out here. She needs a little bit of help, you know? Are all you wolves running? Hang on. Yeah, there you go. Later, boys. I don't really need to kill all of them. They don't give too much anyways. Oh, apparently they do 5,400. That's why do wolves give so much XP? That's very... They shouldn't. That's very strange. Because it's not like they're, like, a threat. I mean, there was a lot of them, granted, but, like, they're not really, like, that scary, you know? 8 wolves, 5,600 XP? It's not... That's not bad, actually. That's surprising. Another bandit. Oh, here we go. Now, this is gonna be a real fight now. This is gonna be a real rumpus out here. Let me get up in there, boys. Now it's about time we got ourselves an actual fight here. 2 dire wolves and some actual bandits. Let's go, boys. Throw that air shield up. It's time to fight out here. Yeah, I do want to increase strength on MC. I feel like that would be so good. Just have them in the back, both as like extra damage, plus like a buff mage, dude. Oh my god. That could be good. Heck, I can even do that in conjunction with Rita. I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt having 2 buff mages. It just means, like, you get the buffs down faster. Are you sure you're attacking Godric? You look like you're a little bit to the left of him. I mean, Maybe that's just my eyesight failing me in my old age, but like, you look like you're a little bit off, friendo. Yep, they're all hitting Godric again, but it's okay, dude. Godric can sit here and... Oh! Did you just what? This bandit is insane. This bandit is out of his mind, and he turned his back right in front of Rita to hit Godric. My man had that coming, okay? I don't know, like, what you gotta be thinking to pull up maneuver like that. Like, nah, that is not how it works, unfortunately, friend. You cannot just get away with that. Oh, I'm really sad I don't have any more tissues with me. I need to get another tissue box, dude. That tissue box did me well when I had my weird, like... I was cursed whenever I played Dark Souls, where it was just like... My nose would just itch constantly. And I'm getting that a little bit right now. My man just left. Okay, well... Direwolf, you're gonna want to not be here, my guy. You're not gonna like it. Yeah, but the other guy's leaving too. Okay. I just have pro tag. He's just gonna be like harassing the new guys as they come in. There's probably, that was a 63. Oh my lord, Brenna is ridiculous. Why does she do so much damage? I love it, dude. Thief is so good. Do you have the Mace of Glory from the basement in Guernia? I don't think I do. I don't think I opened up everything. No, I got Persuasion. This is what I got. I cast Charming on people. I know there's also Trahern's Sword in the Guernia basement, but I didn't get that either. I honestly forgot to. There's a way you can get it, I think. I don't remember how exactly. I know it's like behind some locked doors there, though. But no, I didn't get everything from there. I think the damage is 5, but apparently does bonus lightning damage on top. So it might be over Poleaxe. That's interesting. If the base hit is higher, then that might actually be really worth considering, because Poleaxe base hit is 45, which is pretty good, actually. But potentially. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably go back to the Guernia basement at some point to, like, look for weapons. Base hit for that base is 70. Okay, yeah, that probably is just better than... That's rather ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had that before, the Mace of Glory. That's like a high-tier magic item that they're just hiding up in the Guernian castle, dude. Like, what in the world? That sounds awesome. You can get the item if you have a thief rank of 9. Ah, gotcha, okay. Maybe you need base 9. Iko, can you do me a favor? Can you look up, and I don't even know if there's an answer for this, so this might be a wild goose chase. Can you check to see that, can Thief, for example, go above 10 if you have an item that also augments it, right? Because I'm at Thief base 8, 10 with the other thing. I found this looking into that, actually. Oh, okay, wonderful, perfect, okay. Yeah, because that's what I'm, like, trying to figure out. Because, like, if it's still worth going into Thief, like, if it's still, like, levels with that, that's going to be more worth it than anything else I can go in for Brenna. And plus, it'll make it so I can go back to the Guernian basement at some point, and do that. Although I don't imagine that's going to be at least for a little while. Like, I didn't realize that they just had, like, God tier loot hidden in Guernia behind just like, you're gonna need like 60 thief if you're gonna want to get into this one, you know? I had no idea, dude. That's hilarious though. Oh, really? Come on, 7. That's the other thing. If I get increased dragon flames while I'm there for Godric, I would love to do that as well. You need 9 in general. This guy got it with 7 thief and a rope. Okay, I don't remember what I had when I got there, but right now I'm at 8 thief with rope. So I have pretty good thieving currently. It's just the issue is from where I am now, there's no easy way back to Guernia that I know of. There is the teleport in the forest, and I don't even remember what that links to, if I'm being honest with you. But I have the teleporter that goes from Aramon to Guernia basement. I have that one. There's a teleporter in the forest that I hope I activated. I might not have, but I really hope I activated it while I was there. And that might be an easy way back. If that's not the case, then it's gonna be like a long time before I get back to Guernia. And by a long time, I mean like probably near the end of the game. Because as I'm going forward, basically my travels are just taking me south. And Guernia is like up like on the northeastern part of the map. So like as the game goes, I'm basically just moving farther and farther away from it, you know? So the trek back there is going to take a while. I also assumed you can overcap skills, but now I don't know. Yes, I don't know either. I mean, I imagine you could do it for stats, but I wasn't sure with skills. I probably, I think, should go with the assumption that I can. I mean, I don't see why I couldn't. I don't see why they would actually put a cap on that. Because this game is absolutely busted, so I don't think that they would have had the foresight of, like, hard capping skills. So maybe I just go with the assumption that I probably can do it. And see how that works out for me. This guy's probably just gonna run immediately. Oh, never mind. He's gonna be dead. He's gonna be dead before he can run. 71! Oh, my poor boy. My poor boy just got hit in the back for 71 damage. Oh, that's a yikes. That's a yikes for me right there, friends. It would be hard to test if not. Yeah, that's true. The only way I'd realistically be able to test is if I had a lock picking thing that I could directly test. Like if I had a really hard lock picking thing that I could not pick, that was like a little beyond the ability of Brenna to pick. If I could like upgrade and then pick it, that'd be the only real way I can think of to actually test if it would work. I mean, hopefully someone has, like, delved into, like, the code of this game online and maybe figured out if you can or can't. Because I'm genuinely not sure. I mean, I feel like I could just go with the assumption that it does, but it's going to be hard to say for sure, honestly. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second, boys. I need to get, like, something from my nose. Okay, I got some tissues. Oh, God, I don't know why this happens. I'm getting, like, the Dark Souls curse again, where my nose is just itchy during stream for, like, absolutely no reason. Like, I don't really have, like, a mustache going, so it's, like, not that tickling my nose. I don't know why this happens. But I believe this is the last little outlet before we actually get to Talewok, and then we're just, like... Then we're just gonna be cruising from there for a little while. But this is what I mean. After you finish Aramon, you should be in this position where you're very strong. I'm a little bit stronger than even I honestly predicted that I would be or that I should be. But I'm not complaining, dude. Okay. So this should be the last little section. One more chest. 100 gold, okay. So there wasn't a lot back here, but I mean, you know, a couple extra fights, get that XP up. You want to have as much XP as possible, because I'm going to be training Wizard on some of my people, because, you know, this is going to be the place to do it. Talewok, the Wizarding City. And So I'll be training Wizard, I'll be training, like, some of my spells up. They should have access to, like, nearly everything here, so this is gonna be fun. Here we go, boys. We're walking in at Talewok, and we're just gonna have a grand old time out here. I'm gonna check the shops first, I guess, because that's... Maybe they have something. I seem to doubt it, though. I might just pick up spice more than anything. Hello, let me give me that Talewok greeting, sir. Greetings. Oh, hey, there's Abercan. Happy to know you. I'm from the castle. Can you tell me about Talewok? You're not the only ones to have escaped from the goblins. Fantastic. Abercan! What are you doing here, my guy? You visiting? Abercan, it's good to see you again. How goes the journey, Squire? To be honest, I could use a little more help. Will you join me? There's no room for me, Squire. No, I am not replacing. Okay, I thought there'd be like more dialogue. But you see, so Brenna will never leave the party. If I ever want to replace her, I have to kill her. Rita doesn't really want to leave. Hey, kiddo, I just found the memorites I need for the wood of the frame. I gotta go. No, but I'm not gonna let Godric go, obviously. So I need you to help me. Okay. Yeah, so here you can pick up, like, Abercan. Like, there are people that you can pick up from, like, earlier points at, like, later points of the game. That's one of the examples of that. I believe Godric literally just hangs out by the wizard school, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think you can go over the cap. This is based on someone listing their endgame build for Brenna as 10 Thief while having Rope as one of her accessories, but they don't elaborate. So it's possible they technically have 8 Thief. Either way, you're at max already, so it's probably fine to just work on her strength or something. Yeah, okay. I guess, yeah. The reason being because Thief is like a direct increase to both hit chance and damage. Only from the back, but Brenna only ever attacks from the back anyways. If that is true, though, I mean, jeez, I don't know. Would still be better to go with Thief. It's hard to say for certain. Like, I feel like you wouldn't know unless you actually, like, delved into the files, because that's a hard thing to specifically test for, you know? Okay, so let's see. First shopkeeper. Alright, nothing. What about items? Probably just selling, like, the basics. Oh, she's selling a staff. Is that just a stick? It's just a stick. It doesn't do anything. It just... Thanks for the stick. Oh, I can get Boots of Adamant, though. I'm not gonna get Woodsman boots. That's a waste of money. I get some Boots of Adamant for everybody, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. I could just afford to do that, you know? Like, all right. Who had the Godric did? Okay. So Boots of Adamant, which are just extra protection boots. 1 for you, 1 for you, and 1 for you. And then let's sell. Then let's just sell everything we have. Here we go. Beast Hide, that can go away. Tower shield, small shield, large shield, kite, shield, scale. I'm gonna pretty much remake a lot of my money. These sell for $9.72. That's not as much as I would hope for, but not bad nonetheless. That's still some money. Okay, leather boots. Bardic gloves I actually have to hold on to. Because that's gonna be for a thing that I can't really explain. This sells for $11,250, but I mean, that effect is so good. I don't really need the money that bad, you know? If I ever needed the money, maybe, but like, that's not worth that. Get rid of the giant axe. Chaos sword stays with me. Stealth pot is useless. Sleeping gas flask, you could just take that. What's restore potion do? Restore potion may actually be okay. Alright, 86,000. So we're still good. It's possible you could save the game and test. That's true. If there's like back-to-back fights, like if I'm fighting the same enemy, right? I could test the variables in terms of the damage. Like if there was like a wolf, I could feasibly test that. That'd actually be worth doing, I think. Like, I might just do that off screen, honestly, just because like I'd have to go back and find like some really terrible battles to do that for. But I feel like that's definitely something I could feasibly do. He also doesn't have anything. I'm not getting diplomat. I refuse to believe diplomat is in any way a useful skill. Got mace here, but that's whatever. See, okay, so here's the difference, right? Throwing iron requires not a lot of strength to use, base hit 30, damage 4. This is 35 4. Requires a bit more strength, but it doesn't have the range of throwing iron. But I've always preferred javelins to throwing irons. I feel like they're just better. Granted, throwing irons are like way cheaper. Like I said, probably have higher range, but I've never really liked them. Okay. This guy has nothing either. Well, this is about what I thought, honestly. So far, the shops are like not really giving me anything. I didn't expect them to. Like, I am so geared out already. Immersion 3, shield, okay. Yeah, this is just like the armor shop then. Which there's no way they should have something that's better than what I have. Heater shield is the same as buckler. Interesting. Alright. Nothing? Is there another guy? No? Okay, well. Yeah, there's one more building that has some more shops, which I'll check that out as well. Okay, she's got nothing. So, that path leads to the wizard school, which we will go to once I've checked, like, all the other buildings around here. Because we gotta go to the wizard school to see Ardra. And you know, do a few things while we're down there. Okay, so going in here, nothing. I think at least like one more of this is a shop. It's hard to tell. Like, it's either just like a house or just like a shop that's like built into like the house portion, you know? Like this is a shop. I think it looks like a shop layout. Yep, see, there we go. I mean, it's very strange. He's already Alchemist 3. All right, well, we don't need Alchemist then. You get some curing potions here. I'll get more if I need them later. I don't want to spend too much money. I know I say that while having 85,000 gold. But believe me, I don't know what my costs are going to be in terms of like actually like training, upgrading spells. This could vary wildly. And I want to make sure I have enough money for that because that's going to be more important. Hello, sir. What do you got for me? Warrior hafted. Really bad on shield. That's unfortunate. I got warrior on everybody. So is this just more weapons? It is. All right. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be anything else here I want. Morningstar 55.4. That's not bad if it wasn't for poleaxe. He's selling a poleaxe here. Why is the Morningstar cost more than the poleaxe? This is a 45.6 and this is a 55.4. How in the world does a Morningstar cost more? What? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I think it actually caps out. I found a data dump of stats as a spreadsheet. There isn't an enemy in the game with a skill that is over 10. Maybe that isn't 100% definitive, but I would guess late game enemies might cheat like that if the system allowed it. Okay, so in that case, we're probably going on the assumption that there is a cap. In which case, we're stopping on Brenna then. Okay, so then we just level up other things on Brenna. Gotcha. There's also a scythe here, which I feel like is a really cool weapon. It's just a shame it's not very good. Warhammer, 63. Interesting, but I don't understand why the Morningstar costs more than the poleaxe. That is mind-boggling. Like, that. What? How? Why? That doesn't make sense. It's just worse. Like, why does it... What? That's weird, man. Alright, I mean, sure. I'm not gonna question it, but okay. Oh yeah, so in that case then, so Brenna, we're getting Dex and Strength, then. That's her next two things. And then I guess just probably like Warrior or something. Like, that's probably a good way to go. Is this just a big empty house? Did I just stumble into a big empty... Who sets up a table like... There's like 2 chairs on the wall and a table with like no chairs on it. And then another table with no chairs around it even. Whose house is this? They've laid it out in such a strange fashion. There's 2 rooms where there's just a table like that. Very nice bed though. You know, I'll give props where it's due. That's a good bed. Don't know whose house this is. I don't think it's gonna tell me. This might actually be an important house, but I don't remember. As the game goes on, my memory gets a little bit hazier. Am I just like... Is this just open land back here? What way is this? Hang on. This is like west. That's just open land. Alright, well, I guess that's just like a back way out of the city. That's a little strange. Alright, sure. Okay. I'm gonna leave that then. I think we are... There's like an inn we can go to. If I remember correctly, there's not really a lot there. I think we just go to the wizard school. I think we're ready for it now. Because I'm really excited to see like the kind of spells and stuff that we can get. So I think we're just gonna roll to that. I think that's just the way to go. Actually, you know what? I'll stop at the end. Why not? There's like the inn. There's like a little thing up there, and there's like a windmill over the side. I might as well just stop it everywhere, just see that I can. That was a little stutter. See that I got everything. Hello, sir. Hello, I'm Gavin, an apprentice at the wizard school. Would a hungry wizard in training be of any assistance to you, squire? Have you met the great wizard, Gavin? Audra is a woman of astonishing beauty, grace, and cleverness. From the first moment I looked upon her, I knew that I could not rest until I had cast off my common clothes and put on the robes of a fully fledged wizard. She has taught us much. In the recent days, however, she has spent many hours of her time in solitude. To speak to her, you must simply go to the wizard school, answer the question that all humans may answer truly. What's the answer? Aha, you mock me, sir. I like your wit. I shall vouch for you with Devlin the doorkeeper. Alright, yeah, so that's that. Then this guy. Weary travelers, you are welcome at my humble hearth. Though your clothes be soiled and your aspects, well, never mind your aspects. My name is Hearn, and you are welcome. What service can I be to you? You have the look of an adventurer yourself, innkeeper. In my younger days, I was second rider in the city's great hunt, but those days are long past. These days, my good woman keeps her husband busy at the roasting grate. The gentle wizards and merchants of Talewok have been kind to an aging, hobbled old huntsman. I'm sure you have earned their kindness. How was it that you lost your leg? Does he have a missing leg? Now that was the work of a rather more than friendly wild boar. A hearty but most expensive meal. But now I must see to my other guests. Enjoy your stay, squire. I'll check back with you soon. We'll rest a moment. 10 gold, sure. Is he? Man's definitely not missing a leg. Maybe that's just a really, really good prosthetic. Maybe I shouldn't judge, dude. I don't know. You know, I hear back in like the old. I mean, this is the world of magic after all. They could probably get some good prosthetics. Just having a little snoop around the inn. Care to join me? I don't have a lot of practice at snooping. Glad you're here, Brenna. Are you? That's nice to know. Please feel free to go on. I've been wondering, Brenna. You knew Toxman was gonna cheat us. Not right away, but when we returned to the palace, yes, I felt something was wrong. And Ardra? People have a lot of respect for her. No, I think Ardra is for real. Next time you notice something like you did with Toxman, promise you'll tell me? Oh, I don't think I noticed all that much. But you do. You see through people better than I do. Next time, I want you to warn me. A warning isn't always welcome. Please? Alright. Just remember, you asked for it. Nice little cutscene with Brenna there. I can't wait until we get to one part in the game, and then I'm going to have all of you choose. I'm going to have to have all of you make your choice on, basically, I guess it is who's best girl. Which is never an easy choice to make, but you know, we'll see. That took a surprising amount of work. That spreadsheet was very badly labeled, but the names of characters were, and I was able to figure out what columns the numbers were by comparing the listed starting skill levels on PCs to the wiki on the spreadsheet. Oh, well, by the way, Eco, thank you for that. Because I know there's definitely, like, there's not lots of good records on this game, because as you can probably imagine, I don't really think a lot of people speedrun this game. Not a lot of people in general even know about this game. So there's not going to be, like, as much information as, say, something like Legend of Zelda, for example, you know. But I appreciate you taking the time to help me out, though. Thank you, man. Where is that? Where am I? Is this another shop? Oh, this is another shop. What do we got here? War Master. Okay, interesting. What else? Oh, we actually have a couple things here. All right, I'm gonna lay down something for you right now. That's super important. Earth Smite sounds really, really good. The problem with Earth Smite, you can't see it here because you can't see it till you have the spell. Earth Smite only works on humanoids. Like small, like person-sized humanoids. So you like never get use out of it. Ever. It's really sad. Exhaustion is just good, but it's a debuff, so I'm trying to stay away from those. Mirror is... Well, it's a mirror. It's insane. Remove poison is nothing. No problem. I find the sword thing fascinating. I'm one of the people who spend hours scouring wikis. It's always cool when you gotta work for the info, too. Yeah, no, I love, like, I'm a numbers guy. I like basically just comparing the numbers on things, so I'm, like, picking, like, the most optimal route for things. Obviously, I can't really do that when I'm on stream, and I've forgotten to do that off stream, because that was something I meant to do, but I never got around to actually, like, doing those numbers comparisons, but, yeah, that is something I love doing. Like, I love, like, optimizing equipment, trying to pick out, oh, this will probably work better than this. Like, that was what I liked about Dark Souls a lot, too. Like, even in the first game, like, just poring over all the different weapons and being like, okay, this is probably better for what I'm going, like, in Dark Souls 1, for example, the Demon Great Axe was the best thing I could have gone, pretty much, for if I was going, like, just pure strength build. But for scaling things, I think I went probably one of the best weapons. The problem is, it's just, like, I'm not gonna actually get too much into Dark Souls stuff, but that was just a fun thing, just pouring around for the different weapons for that. This guy, if I remember correctly, yes, this is the mechanic guy. And I actually could build some stuff from him. I'm only gonna buy one. It was chitin plates. I'm only gonna buy one because I want to see what it makes exactly, but this is one fun thing I was thinking about doing. So I could make scorpion stuff. Like, scorpion scale is slightly better than the armor we have currently at the cost of 1 dex, and it might be worth doing, honestly. And then the shield is -2, so yeah, the shield's probably not worth it. I guess I might as well go for Scorpion Scale on everybody, except for Godric now, of course. So I need 3 Scorpion Scales. So let's see if I can make it. No. Alright, I'm gonna buy 5 Scorpion Scales. Just try to make some better armor. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark and Bad, is not used for good armor, unfortunately, so I don't really need to do it for that. Alright, come on. 1. No. No. Really? Okay, that's 1. We got 1 set. This is Mechanic 6, and I got 1 set from that? You what, mate? Alright, I'm gonna need some more. Sir, I'm gonna need some more of that Scorpion Scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my lord, Brenna, you're gonna be the death of me. Come on, use that mechanic. No. Yeah, okay, 2. I need 1 more. 1 more? There we go. Thank you, Brenna. Good God. Alright, so Scorpion Scale on you. Scorpion Scale on you. And then on you. Okay, so now we have some better armor as well. Not much better, but just every protection matters. And at the cost of only 1 dex, that really isn't too bad. I was thinking about making the shield for the main guy, but once again, I shouldn't even be in proximity to even get hit on MC, so that shouldn't really be an issue. You know, let me stop off at the inn actually one more time, because I've used up a lot of Brenna's HP on mechanics, so let me just get that heal. Hello, sir. I've been making armor. I'm very badly wounded. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate your hospitality. That is well worth the 10 gold. I'm gonna be on my way now if you don't mind. Feels like uncovering an ancient forgotten tomb or something. Yeah, this is... It's not very well known, I will say, but I love this game. I had to do that because in Persona 1 and 2, all party members can switch personas, but the arcanas are divided up between party members, and how well they can use a given persona is determined by their arcana compatibilities. That's interesting. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I might try out some of the earlier Persona games at some point. I think they're probably gonna put like the 3 remake on Steam at some point, so I might just wait for that. I doubt they're gonna go as far as 1 and 2 though. I'd like to try them out. Good morrow! Good morrow! From the castle, can you tell me about Talewok? It's easy to find your way around. If you need help, ask some pleasant person. I hate these NPCs. It's just the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. All right, here we go, boys. Welcome to the wizarding school in Talewok. Now, all we gotta do is get through the front door. Let's try it. Stand fast! I am the door warden of the wizard school. The greatest school of wizardry anywhere on this entire planet. Are you prepared to pay the price of admission here? Psst, kid, why don't we just sneak in the back way? Come on now. Step up then and speak truly. What about you, sir? Yes, you in the back. Me? Can we talk about this a bit? That's what I'm here for. Step up, please. I love this scene, by the way. Now, there we are. I see nothing to worry about. Save hearing your true name. I can give you my cat's true name instead. She's becoming quite the apprentice. No, you! I want to hear your true name, since you are the one who... But she's, already transmuting base metals, and, you don't usually see that in feline. I don't care if she's an arch wizard. You're not passing until... I like goldfish. What? Pardon me, sir, but does that have anything to do with anything? So I forgot. Come on, Godric, give it a try. It'll be okay. Alright, sir. As far as I can recall, my true name is... Oh! That didn't hurt now, did it? Is that it? Yes, thankfully. You may go inside, please. I love this so much. There, you see, it's not going to kill you. Anyone else? Greetings, sir. My true name is, Truly said, go right inside. Would it be permissible for me to visit the library, sir? I'd be very quiet. That's not for me to say, child. The laboratories, I'm sure the laboratories are something to see. I'm the door warden. I watch the door. What you do inside is your business. You don't care what I do? Honestly? No. Huh. Well, I guess I may go in then. Thank you, sir. Stroll right on in. My true name is... That sounded like the speak at the beep sort of thing. Thank you, miss. You may certainly go right in. Oh, just one thing. Yes, sir? Some of the resident wizards like to speak openly about certain wizardly affairs. And some of the guests like to pick up on information. So, as a little precaution, nothing serious, some of the words in there, words you may hear, have protective spells cast upon them. Repeat one of those without permission and... Well, miss, I'm afraid that word would sear your tongue down to nothing but ash. Comprende? I mean, yes. Yes, sir, I do. Thank you, sir. Step up. Fine, that's fine. Now speak true. Your name is... So, speaking your true name is in regards to basically... if you're able to cast spells and you belong to a certain school of magic, you have a true name, which you use. Because you have a true name because you're able to cast spells. If you cannot cast spells, you're incapable of it, you belong to no school, you have your name is secret, basically. So, now we come to an interesting scenario here. I could go like, my true name is Agerwick. If you're going to lie to me, boy, at least make it look half convincing. Now answer truly or stop wasting my time. I don't know. This is getting to be a long day. I cast spells, that's true, but I swear I don't know my true name. How strange. I don't understand it either. I wish I did. You wish? Well... That should count for something. Do you have the courage to seek real answers? I know that I do. Then enter the School of Wizards. Thank you, Warden. May you find the answers you seek. And there we go. That is probably like one of my favorite cutscenes in the game right there. Especially if you have Godric for that exact reason. Alright, here we are, boys. We're inside the wizarding school in Talewok. Can't go down there. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's take a look around. I'm going to basically be checking every single room. Going to be looking absolutely everywhere. The person, or actually the people I should say, I think there's more than one, that I can get spells from currently aren't here. They will be at some point. Also, I don't know why the music is so quiet here. That's not just the stream, it's just, for some reason the music is very, very quiet in this place. I'm not entirely sure why. But yes, I'm just gonna check all the rooms real quick, and then we gotta go find Ardra. I'm not even sure if there's like anything here until I even talk to Ardra, actually. I'm just gonna go do that real quick, I think. Just, these stairs! These stairs are difficult, okay? Climbing stairs is hard work. Is it right here? It's right here? Halt! No one may see Ardra without permission. Gatekeeper, my name is Alaron, and I know who you are, and I know what you want. You can't see the wizard. Go home. I have something to show her. You do, eh? Well, is it something that might be of interest to Ardra? She has little use for mere trinkets, you know. The magic stick of the honored Mirari. The stick? Where did you get it? From the matriarch herself. Yaraza gave it to me. You are favored by Yaraza! Why didn't you say so in the first place? Come in. Thank you, Gatekeeper. You said something earlier, boy. I love this place. Bote sixe fote. For thee, Jith. Wills thou may live, or I'll gaze that thou gate. Thou gast from magic. Come in, child. You call yourself Alaron. Yes, your worshipfulness. Man-child, you have a pleasing air about you. Be not so formal in our house. Honored mother, I am but a humble squire. What title would be appropriate? Appropriate, indeed, for one so young standing here before me. What is appropriate? My gatekeeper says you have a relic. I do, great wizard. The Mirari magic stick. Would you like... No, child, Yaraza bid you keep it close, did she not? I know why you are here, but these are difficult times. Krada Isle is far and hard to reach, and that is all I wish to say on that matter until I know more. I will heal you. Trouble yourself not. Yes, honored mother. You know of magic? No, I mean, not really. That is, I am unschooled. Show me. Here? Come, boy. Modesty is good in some regards, but not in wizardry. Alright. Gotta keep doing it. He keeps changing what he calls her. This man is lost. It's amazing. I love it. You are well cast. Tell me, though, what is your aspect? Forgive me, honored mother. I'm not sure I have one. Unusual, but not unheard of. Now, to the northwest of Talewok, there is an enchanted forest. Dryads live there. Dryads, honored mother. Enchanted creatures? Enchanted? Yes, I suppose one might say that. Nonetheless, in that forest there is a grove where amaranth roots are found. Gather me some of these roots, man-child, and bring them hither. Then I will then I will kill you. Then I will kill you on the spot right here. Then I will cure you, certainly. Southwest? Ah, man-child, the poison clearly has affected your memory. The way to the forest lies behind the school. Northwest from there, it is very easy to find. Your group may go with you, but you will need the good grace of Pandora to succeed. Should I? Bring me the amaranth, then we will discuss the other matters troubling you. Thank you, Honored Mother. So there you go. Is he surprised about dryads when you fought the chaos dudes? I know, right? He's like, dude, that's crazy. Dryads here? Wow. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like that before. So I'm thinking I probably just go do that, because until there's like a person that appears on the bottom floor here, but I don't think he shows up until like I've actually done the stuff I've needed to do here. So I guess I'm gonna go do that real quick. Oh wait, no, there he is. Oh shoot, hello friend. Pardon me, sir, what do you do here? Professor of magic here at the school. I hear you're very curious about magic. I have some training, but I'm still learning. Would you like me to teach you some magic? Yes, I would. So here, we can train Alchemist and Wizard up, both of which are good. I mean, that's kind of whatever. This is like all stuff for Rita, pretty much. Mirror is for any school, but like... Actually, all these are for any school. Either way, I'm still gonna probably give these to... No, I should actually give these to Alaron. These are all minimum rank 1. Yeah, because he is like gonna be like the guy in the back casting some stuff. Okay. So grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. These are just your basic things. The one that's probably going to be most applicable to things is versus necromancy. So I'm still going to wait. I'm going to wait on full out training. But that's a good start. I'm going to go do the stuff and I'm going to come back and we're going to check everything before we go. So there's that. So now we have to go see the Dryads, and I'm going to go ahead and preemptively throw on these Bardic gloves. Because I don't think it's going to matter a lot, but that the Troubadour skill is going to come into play, but the thing is, it's like I never have the appropriate thing for it. So we're going to just head back there. And this is an interesting part in the game, because this is like... I've never really understood how specifically to get past this part. It just kind of happens. I could have Troubadour at 6, or I just can kind of do some stuff. You'll see when we get there. Well, this is where Ardra said to go. They must be right around here somewhere. If I were a Dryad, this is where I'd be. And I feel so light. Yes, everything is lighter here. They're hiding from me. They sense that I'm coming and they've hidden away. I mean, I can't be that far off, can I? Yo, call me wild and, well, wild, but I feel lighter. Look at my foot. I'll bet the lighter we are, the slower we move. Shouldn't it be faster? No, it's some kind of Dryad spell, you see, wherein you lose some weight and slow down at the same time. It's lighter and slower. Light speed. What else did Ardra say? She said to travel northwest, find the Dryads, share the amaranth, return for the cure. Ardra, well, she knows a few tricks, doesn't she? I thought the school was magnificent. So many books and amulets. The way their wizards cast spells. I'm sure Ardra's directions were right. Just keep going this way. I'll find the Dryads, get the amaranth, and be back to Talewok before she knows it. So here's the first fun thing. We're greeted immediately by wolves behind the school. And one of these wolves does not look like the other. One of these wolves is scary. You're learning dirty magic. Dirty magic. What does Mirror do? So Mirror is probably the strongest spell in the game, where basically any spell cast on someone that has Mirror cast on them gets cast back at the user. Every spell. So, like, let's say you're just sitting there, you have Mirror on yourself, someone casts Dragon Flames on you, well, they actually just cast Dragon Flames on themselves. It's very, very good. I need Wizard level 6 to use it. but it is an insanely good spell, and that is one of the spells that we're gonna need as we go through the game. It's like one of the necessary required spells that we're gonna be having. Why not buy it for all your spellcasters? Because it requires Wizard 6, and none of my people are Wizard 6. I can upgrade them to Wizard 6, but I want to see the other spells that are available. Sounds like a pansy spell. No, it's great. Real men would just take it face on. Hey, maybe you can, Rye, okay? But I'm not too keen on taking spell blasts to my face, fam. I'm not a huge fan of that. Who has the highest wizard skill? I'm willing to bet it's probably Rita. And Rita's wizard skill is currently 4. So she's really close to being able to use it, but like, Brenna's out of the picture. Forget about Brenna. Protag is a 1, and Godric is a 2. I guess technically 3 because he has the spellcaster hat. So Rita would realistically be, I guess, the person to learn it, although I want it on Protag instead. Because Protag is going to be casting spells as we go forward. Just because, like, he's going to be the most useful at it because Rita should be busy, like, fighting people, you know? The correct answer should be everyone in your party at 0, dude. I mean, hilariously, that sounds like a funny concept to do, like, if you're doing, like, a just with the boys playthrough, you know, like, you're running, like, all the warrior dudes and just no spells in your party, because we're not little babies, dude. Except Protag. Protag starts at Wizard 1. Nothing you can really do about that. I mean, I guess you could just murder him, but, like, you know. Oh, this is gonna be a rough fight. These wolves are not easy, by the way. I don't know if that was outwardly apparent or not, but these wolves are actually pretty obnoxious since they've cast darkness. Only Godric really can hit things. So this is gonna be rather interesting. Oh, we actually got a hit there. That's good. All right, Godric, just hit this one in the back, buddy. Oh, 41. There we go. There, now we're making progress. See, the real problem in this is that Spirit Wolf all the way in the back. That dude is annoying, but I'm saving him for last because he's gonna take like an eternity to actually get a hit on. So I'm not gonna really worry about him yet until I deal with these other ones. I'm gonna move her to here. That's what I do in Persona a lot. I like running the sausage party, and guys are almost always strength builds. Yeah, dude, just running just the boys, dude. Just a bunch of, like, strength builds, basically. That actually would be a funny run to do, and I know, like, all the people I would take for that, too. Just a bunch of bros, dude. That sounds like a fun party. But, you know, spells are very good in this game. You know, it goes without saying. So if you're gonna run that party, you basically just want everyone to be like outfitted with just like, you know what actually would be better? Like, okay, so you have a full party of dudes just using physical, and you just have the protagonist who's also a physical guy, but he has spells solely dedicated to fighting off magic. So you just have this like wandering group of immortal dudes that just resist every spell cast them and beat you to death with big weapons. See, that sounds like a fun time right there. Also, did another Spirit Wolf just come in? Did I just see that right? Oh my lord, dude. Oh, I hate that. This is like always the worst fight. Because these wolves are always here just like basically waiting outside of the forest that you need to go into. And there's like, usually, like, it varies, but usually there's at least, there's always one Spirit Wolf. But now there's like more than one. And this is just gonna be obnoxious. I would have to curing pot this. Ugh. If only you could kill with fists, that'd be pure bliss. Just punch out everybody, dude. That sounds like it'd be fun, honestly. I would be down with the punching group. Where you just beat everyone down. Just really big, buff, muscly dudes. Just totally muscling down everybody else. Okay, there we go. Dire Wolf's dead. Now it's time for this stupid Spirit Wolf that I'm never gonna be able to hit. This thing is like, this thing might as well be just invincible. It's so ridiculously hard. Like, only Brenna can really, like, consistently hit, I believe, on this guy. Like, it is absolutely nuts trying to hit this person. Like, wow, I'll step up to here, it's gonna be a miss. Yeah, alright. Checks out so far. I'm gonna run around the back. That other Spirit Wolf is coming here. I just have to take that time to try to kill this guy. For the love of all that's holy, could you please just take one hit? Could you just take one hit, dear wolf? Oh my lord. Picture the scene from Rick and Morty when Summer and Rick get buff and beat up the devil, cleaning it to, yeah, dude. Like, literally just that. There you go. See? Like I said, only Brenna can really damage this guy. Granted, you almost killed him in one hit, so that's not bad. Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, one Spirit Wolf down. Good stuff, boys. We just got 2 Dire Wolves and another Spirit Wolf to go. And that Spirit Wolf is already trying to cast Darkness again. I love it. I love it. Okay, great. Amazing, dude. I can't wait. Oh, I gotta walk all the way over there. Don't cast Darkness. Don't do it. If you do it, I'm gonna have to kill ya. No Darkness. Cut that out over there. God, I'm never gonna be able to hit. Nope, never gonna be able to hit. I'm just doomed to always miss. I would recommend the Boys Party, Persona 5, or at least Ryuji and Yusuke. That's really close to Yosuke. Those guys both have redonkulous physical stats. Ryuji is analogous to a halfway point between Chie and Kanji. And Yusuke feels more like extreme Chie with his higher evasion and crit chance. Dude, that sounds like fun, dude. I can't wait to actually try out Persona 5 when it eventually comes to PC. Because Persona 4 was great. Albeit it was a really long game, although I guess I should have expected that from a JRPG. I was like, that is like by far my longest series to date on the channel, dude. That was a hefty game. Ton of fun though. Absolutely a ton of fun. Like, the management aspect of it really, like, got me as well. Like, the combat's good, the story's good, but, like, so was something about that management aspect, trying to get social links up and stuff like that, that really sucked me in, dude. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely loved it. Brenna, you're so far! Can't hit anything. All right, we need to kill this Spirit Wolf. I'll let Godric kill the Spirit Wolf so we can get rid of this stupid darkness, dude. I need to be able to see. Based on how you built your P4 party where you had both Chie and Kanji, those two would be great members for how you like to play. Dude, I'm down for it. I'm down to clown with it. Oh, and Godric is dying. Of course he is. Brenna, you need to get there faster. Can I just hit one thing? Just hit one thing. There we go. Okay, that's one hit. That's all I can really ask of you. No, I can't risk that. I have to cure. I was like, I think Godric could maybe hit that. But I have to do a cure out here. Rita has to just deal with this. Like, it's annoying because the Spirit Wolf gives these guys their affinity that they need to just butcher me. So this fight is particularly annoying. But I'll tell you what it is good for though. This fight does give a lot of really good XP. Like, you get some real good XP from this. Godric missed. Well, I guess Brenna needs to do it then. Brenna can certainly hit that guy. Rita's having trouble. Oh gosh, Rita's actually getting hit. I can't upgrade shield yet because there might be spells that she needs. Brenna, you gotta do this. Brenna, you gotta do this. There we go. All right, no more darkness. I'm done with this garbage. Okay, now let's just win, boys. Now we can just win this. There we go. Immediately hitting once darkness is gone. Immediately get some hits out here. I'm actually pretty shocked that Brenna isn't darkness, considering she's thief. And that's normally what thieves like. You know, I haven't heard of like too many thieves that prefer daytime. Seems weird that she's actually like daylight affinity. It might have something to do with just like, it might be more to do with just preference on like time of day. I'm not sure. Maybe it has like something to do with like your true name or magic or something like that. I'm not entirely, I'm not certain on that one. Oh gosh, this was actually a little bit of an obnoxious fight. Like, we got debuffs on us. They cast darkness. Could never hit. But we're done now. This is done. No more. No more darkness. We got it. Whew! Now look at this XP. Ready for this XP? 11,850. Like, that is really good. Look at that. Look at our XPs out here, dude. That's, mwah. It's perfect. Can I do just, like, a fat camp right here, actually? Just, like, maybe till, like, morning or something? Okay. Or night, I guess. That's fine, too. Okay. Gonna do a save. Gonna do 2 saves before I go in here, and the whole time I'm in this forest, I'm gonna try not to save unless I specifically do one particular thing that's very dumb. Which I probably shouldn't do, but just in case. Oh, wait, there's a Minotaur, too? Ah, remember you before going in. Oh, that's a lot of dudes! What are these massive fights before? Why is there just Minotaurs and wolves sitting behind the wizarding school? Is there a reason for this? What is going on out here? Oh, this is a big fight. At least Minotaurs are pretty weak. That's the good news. Like, these guys, I think Rita can kill them in, like, 1 hit from the back. Almost. It depends. Brenna certainly can. Brenna will actually... I'm gonna have Brenna go to the other side already. To just, like, basically call the new numbers as they come out. Oh, they actually got a hit on Rita. Boys, oh my, when I get my shield up, oh, I'm gonna have words with everybody that's ever gotten a hit on Rita, dude. Because that is not gonna happen anymore once I get that shield up, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, boys. Look, you're getting some good hits in, I will admit, but, she missed! Rita, come on! Do I gotta do it for you out here? I can't hit either! What is going on with this? Something strange is happening here, and I don't know what it is. I can't hit these guys. There we go. Okay, that's a dead. That's a dead right there. Can I kill this guy? Maybe? There. All right. All right. Now we're in business. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So okay, we're back in. I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't hit. I don't know why. Brenna can probably solo over there. I'll leave Godric, actually, with these two. Godric can deal with that. I'm gonna have Rita already start running over. You can just help Godric out a little bit. Godric can finish that up over there. Come here, big boy. You ain't doing nothing over here. Yeah, we got a lot more Minotaurs coming in on the backside. Can't really reach that yet. Boop. Hopefully Brenna can deal with that herself. She doesn't have the highest dex right now, but they shouldn't be able to actually, like, gank her. Never mind. I guess they can. I thought she'd get a turn before they would. Maybe I need to actually move her out of there already. I thought she would be okay. Can I hit endurance on her from here? No. Well, I mean, I can, but she's a little too far. Alright, you know what? Fine, boys. Fine. Is this how you want to do it? I'm going balls to the wall on this one. Bam! 60 damage. What y'all gotta say about that, though? What y'all gotta say about this 60 damage coming at you, dude? Oh boy, now we got some more here, though. Oh, we gotta get going. Yo, Brenna, let me hit you with that young endurance, girl. Oh, let me hit you up with that good endurance, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We should be good now. Brenna is not quite at the point that she can just start soloing the entire world. Just because she still, like Godric, she still tends to get hit quite a bit because she can't use a shield. Oh god, can you, a bunch of thief characters with shields sounds like the dumbest thing imaginable, now that I'm really thinking about it. Just a bunch of characters that can use shields. Just have a whole party of characters that can use shields. And then give them thief. And then watch as they just massacre everybody. That sounds like a very interesting scenario right there. Alright, okay. We're cleaning up now. Now we're cleaning up. Gonna go grab Big Boy out here real quick. Ogre Boss. Oh, missed. Unfortunate. You sure you want to try to hit Rita? You're still trying to hit Brenna, dog. Real? You, okay. Is this the way we're doing this, Ogre Boss? You're gonna regret that, boy. You're gonna really regret that, because I'm gonna stab you to death out here. Hit that Ogre Boss, dude. Hit the big man with it. Nah, miss, unfortunate. Oh, we got another Ogre Boss out here, dude. You're gonna have to send them all on me. Godric, can you get in range to at least do a Dragon Flame? No. No, you can't. Alright. We're gonna have Rita just real quick, you know. To give him the old reach around back here. Oh, you're throwing at me now? Oh, okay, come on. Give me your best shot, dude. Meanwhile, with the poor Minotaur getting cleaved in half. Are you swapping weapons? You think you could just fight Rita like that? Or Brenna? Jeez, I keep getting the names mixed up. Alright. Huh. Got you. And then Godric, I'm gonna do this for safety. Just for safety. Just gotta make sure they don't just immediately one-shot Brenna. There we go. Buff up everybody. Alright, Ogre Bosses, your time is over. You are never gonna be killing us now, buddies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Big fat 37 on you. These guys are actually pretty well armored, in addition to having tons of health, so they can actually take a beating out here. Like, even Brenna is limited in how much damage she can do per shot to these guys. But you know what? It doesn't matter how much damage you do per shot, because you're going to be hitting them, like, every single time. You know? Like, maybe not my thrown weapon guy. That's a little bit more difficult, but everybody else, you're going to be getting tons of hits on them. Oh, you're swapping weapons, dude. I'm terrified. I'm gonna shove this right up your butt. But nope. The model is so the model is so strange looking. Look at that thing. It's like disjointed from the rest of his body. There he goes. Okay, we got him, boys. There we are. 7,800. That actually wasn't even worth that much XP. All right. I'm gonna do one more. I'm actually gonna do another camp too. You know what? I'm gonna do another camp. One more camp for good measure. So it's daytime, and then a save, and then a save state. And I'm gonna be going in these woods now, alright? You've been holding me up from getting in these woods, but now I'm gonna be getting in these woods. And I always get lost in here, so this is gonna be fun. Here we go, boys. Welcome to, like, the Lost Woods. Hello, Dryad. Ridiculous being! You've invaded our peaceful grove. Step away from the roots of these trees wherein you are not welcome. Ardra sent me. Ardra? Ah, I'm honored. You turn around that real fast. Seldom do we receive the attention of the great wizard. Please embrace our woods as your own. Very quick turnaround on that. That's all I'm saying, dude. Little sus. Little sussy. So now we have to do a couple things. We have to get Amaranth. That's the starter. But then we also have to meet with somebody here. And it's going to be a rather interesting meeting, because it's kind of strange how this works. Also, one of these dryads has a fun combo. Oh my, hello. Are you here to challenge us, human boy? I'm looking for Amaranth. It grows among the tree roots, but I doubt it will let you find it. Alright, thanks. And I don't remember where the Amaranth is. I've done this a million times, but I always get lost in these woods. Pretty much without fail, but when I see the Amaranth, it's like, it's not super obvious. But I'll know it when I see it. The problem is draw distance in this game is very low, so I have to, like, hug the corners. Oh my, hello. Please leave! This grove was meant for peaceful pursuits. Aren't here for goblins? Yeah. None of them like me. I don't have diplomat, so I don't really get along with people super well. Like, every conversation I have might as well be, like, a hostage negotiation with these guys. Like, no one really likes poor Alaron. Dryad, you're beautiful. Hello. Did you call out, human? I heard a most repulsive sound. Can you tell me about Pandora? She's in a bad mood today, stupid. If you see her coming, swing at her with your sword. Everyone hates me here. It's remarkable how like little they like, just get out. Could you just leave? Like, I hate you. Can you leave now? I said that I hate you. Hey, you want to attack Pandora so she can kill you? Can you just do that like real quick? That'd be great. Thanks. Oh, it's really special. Hello! I'm talking to them because there's one hilarious dialogue. You do not sue this human. Spread your wings and fly away. If she offers you a gift, throw it back in her face. Oh my god. I don't remember them all being like this viciously like, I hate you to me. This is a new one, dude. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just, you know, I'm just wandering your little forest here. I don't want to cause trouble. I'm a nice guy. Am I really that bad? Do I smell? Do I have to take a shower? Like, is it just me? I don't know, man. I'm trying my best out here, but like, I'm just being bullied, man. I'm just being bullied. I don't feel like I deserve it. This bullying, this hurts my feelings, dude. I'm just saying. Actually, I think I have to go talk to the person first, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey, I just went out. Well, that's a big circle. Okay, now I know where to go. I think I'm supposed to actually talk to Pandora first. And then the Amaranth shows up. And then I'm good. I think that's what I'm actually supposed to. I know the way to her. Because that's honestly pretty, it's pretty easy to find. Because, like, she has landmarks near her. Oh, is this the funny dialogue one? You are mine. This is the funny dialogue one. Hang on, let me just do a save state here real quick. I shall have you, so glorious. Your lovely eyes do gleam with magic. You stand apart from your human companions, wild boy. I note your glory. Are you a dryad? You're beautiful. Yes, I am. That is, you flatter me, wild boy. But you have a strange look in your eyes that I do not like. Are y'all ready to see what happens if you choose wrong here? Why do you accuse me? You carry a weapon. Sisters, brothers, fall in beside me. The wild boy comes to fight. Allow me to show you what happens via the power of magic. Cause this is no joke, what goes on right here. Like, this is pretty ridiculous. I don't know if this fight is actually even beatable. I've never been at a point where I could try to do it, and I still think I can't do it at this point that I'm currently at. Regardless of how strong I am, because, like, look at this. They just start casting down spells on you. And all of them are faster than you. Does a lot of damage. And lightning hits 3 people as well. This is like a high level lightning. These are like proper spellcasters. Maybe I want to see if I can get one hit in. Brenda just got killed instantly. Just one. I'm dead. I'm already dead. That's what happens when you try to fight dryads, boys, right there. That was your, I'm pretty sure it's not even possible. Like, I'm pretty sure you just cannot do it. Like, everyone just dies. It's rather ridiculous. So there you go. That's your lesson. Don't pick the wrong dialogue. Will you take me to Pandora, our queen? But then Pandora will have you instead of me. She'll take you from me. Pandora must always choose first. She will feel your beauty radiate through the forest. Even now, she may be coming to spirit you from our grove. Will Pandora help me find Amaranth? There's little that Pandora cannot do, wild boy. She is like us and seldom strays from her royal grove, but her wisdom spanneth all the world. If she knoweth not the place of Amaranth, be thou assured that it is not found at all. Then you must take me to Pandora. Excuse me, I must continue my search. There you go. So that's your lesson. Don't fight dryads. They go before you. They'll kill your entire team before you have a chance to do anything. And you will be dead. Happy little lesson for all you folks right there. I always thought that fight was interesting. There have been times where, like, I've actually managed to get a turn But I've never landed a hit on any of them. I wonder if that fight is even possible. I doubt it. Because it's probably a thing where it's just like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, that's wrong. You ain't supposed to do that, you know? So I've never actually been able to do it. But like I said, I don't think it's possible, really. That's Pandora. There we are. Hello, 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 Pandora. That is my name. What can I do for you, human? Great Queen, I need your help. Do you like humans? Some of them, they are not easy to get to know. They are far too busy to enter the forest, and when they do come here, they die so quickly. Can you sense that I am poisoned? Oh, that. I know about it. You've been to Ardra. Now you're here to find the cure. If you humans used your heads, you'd have more herbs and forests of your own. Instead, you'd go on and on with trade and war. You've always been like this, forever. Always, going back to the rule of rage in the time of dragons. Where can I find the herb amaranth? We're just gonna get straight to the point here. The flower is everywhere. I will order some to grow and blossom, but finding it will take some skill. Look in the sunshine at the foot of the northeast trees. Take only what you need. Why is amaranth so hard to find? It is a dryad herb. It is a dryad herb not found in other lands, and therefore very special to us. Our magic is our own, not taught by dragon or Jundar. We must keep our ways our own, and we must hide our secrets from the goblins. Ugh. Sorry, burp. They'd only turn this flower into poison. Then it is a poison and a cure at the same time. Aren't most things that way? Go northerly in this glen. Look quickly, fill your sack. But when you're done, come back to me. Why? Oh, no reason. Just come back. I've got something for you. There you go. Great Queen, I'm still unsure about the amaranth. What troubles you so? What will it look like? Amaranth is magical, sweet one. It looks like what it wishes to. But how will I find it then? To most, it appears as an ordinary herb, but those with magical learnings often see it as a beautiful flower. Focus your mind on that, my dear, and you shall not fail. A flower. Yes, my sweet. I think that should suit you. Well, alright then. Go now and look to the northeast corner of my wood. Return to me here when you find it. I will. So there we go. Yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. So she spawns the flower. Oh, flower. We don't really know what it looks like. So she spawns it. We get it, and then we come back. And thus begins the sequence that I really don't like. Because I've never understood it quite, like, how to do it. So it's like a thing where, like, you need a troubadour at 6 to do. But obviously not everyone is gonna have that at 6. So there's also like this method where you just like spam talk to her, or like sometimes there might be a thing where your dialogue might work, and it might continue on, but it's like never like it's always kind of random if you even get it. But there you go. Hey, that's the amaranth right there. See, like it's not blatantly obvious, but you know, it's not like it's not very hidden, you know. There you go, legendary herb with mystical healing properties. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We got it, and now we gotta go back. You can beat the dryads, you get the dryad shield. Never done it, but I know it's a thing. That's interesting. Yeah, because I've never even, like... I have never found a way to even, like... At the point in the game, which, like, now, where, like, you actually can get here, I've never even been able to get a turn to, like, land a hit on them, let alone kill 6 of them. I feel like if you can do that, you've probably already won the game at that point, you know? Like, that seems pretty ridiculous. Alright, back at Pandora. Pandora, I have returned. And were you successful? Thank you for the amaranth and what? Just thank you. That's it, just that little speech. Is that a way to thank a queen? Say something suitable and pretty. Go on, dazzle me. You're almost a knight. You must have nobler sentiments than these. Do you have no troubadour skill? She literally just says it. Have you been taught nothing? Let me try. Queen, please let me look on you, although your beauty dims my eye. And all the forest here around us. If only you could see yourself as I do, would you know how much this vision means. For all at once I am alive, my heart is new. That's very good. Thanks, and every blossom in my soul I now send to you. Come and stoop and gather up these hopeful flowers, for they are sweet and rich with fragrance. And in taking all my happiness, you make me even happier still. This is well said. That's weird. I guess the bardic gloves are really helping me here. Oh, you're too kind, oh wondrous queen. It is a humble tribute to such beauty. If only I were elegant, I would say so much more. This gun is too wide open. Even if you whisper, words fly everywhere and secret meetings miss their mark. There's another place. Please take my hand and follow me into the sacred grove. And it looks like we just go to the exact same place. You need to have like level 10 wizard and 10 fireball. Oh my god. Oh shoot, you have the other way to do it. You have the wand of charming. Oh yeah, I guess I could do it like that, but even so, I would still need to like actually survive the attacks to get anywhere, which I cannot do yet. There. I wish I could sit next to you, but Dryads never sit. Oh, Alaron, what an aura of magic surrounds you. You must get better at playing an instrument, though, but for me, your charm outshines all else. Magic? But I'm just a squire. I don't have much magical ability. What I sense in the woods is true. You are a wildling, Alaron. Wildling? A special type of magical self. A wildling cannot be held to the mundane plane. You are free to learn all 4 schools of magic. Pandara, no one can learn the spells of all 4 schools. It's unheard of. Yet it is prophesied, and it will make you that rarest of magical beings, a mage. I hope I don't offend you as I flutter near. I don't actually know what to say for this one. I'll just go. I'm not gonna go too heavy-handed into it. I'll go. Fly where you wish, my queen. Aren't you nice? Yeah, this is basically learning like why. This is part of the reason. So you weren't Alaron. The reason why he can cast stuff is because, you know, he's a wildling, and he doesn't have a true name. And now you're starting to get kind of a hint of all of these things sort of converging together. That willpower training, bro. My guy, Rita almost has max willpower, and I've been training willpower on Alaron as well. Neither of them even resisted 1 spell. Just saying. I feel lighter just being near you. That amaranth is nearby. Find trees, look near their roots. Meanwhile, I'll encourage it to grow. Thank you, Pandara. And when you give it to your healer, be sure to mention what I've told you. Good luck, Alaron. Be sure to use your wild talents to help the wood. Pandara! And she's gone. Okay, that was actually easier than I remembered. I guess the bardic gloves really do work right there. Alright, thank you, bardic gloves. That was really all I needed you for in the entire game. Now I'm ready to leave. Now I can actually, I don't know the way out from here. But now we're done. So now I just gotta go back to Ardra. She's gonna whip us up something. We're gonna try to hit up all of the trainers at the wizard school. Use all the XP that we can on good stuff. And I think we're gonna be on our way. This is not the way out. Where am I? Let me out. Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. This is the way. Got it. All right, we're there. But yeah, like, Rita's okay, so like his willpower is 26. Rita's is 29. Not a single spell resisted. Like, you just have to get insanely lucky. You have to build health, like, just to survive that first barrage of spells that they just yeet at you, dude. It's ridiculous. I've never properly been able to, like, actually to beat that fight. Like, it's just crazy. You need to at least get a turn. I have max dex and they're going before me. It doesn't even matter, you know? It probably counts as an ambush. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's why they go first. Okay, but there we go. That was actually a pretty painless that was a pretty painless amaranth section right there. That wasn't too bad. Normally it usually goes a lot worse than that, but that was really smooth there. I didn't really have difficulties, so all the things I was talking about, you didn't even get to see. Like, there's some weird scenario where it's like you don't have like enough to like get out of the convo, and you're like stuck there, and you have to keep talking to her and figure out like it's really strange. One thing about the Dryads, they are a sight to see. I wish I could fly like that. What did Pandora say when you were alone with her? Oh, Pandora, she said, I'm a wilding. Wilding. I'm gonna say wildling, because that sounds better. With strong magical abilities, it's because my aspect is so weak. Pandora thinks I'll be able to learn all 4 schools of magic. But Alaron, that's impossible? That's what I thought. Pandora says it's not, though. Something about a mage. Learning all 4 schools would make you a mage, but that's just a legend. What did Ardra say about your aspect? She said it was unusual. Then she sent me for the Amaranth. Why? When I get back to Talewok, I'll need some time on the school library. I gotta look some stuff up. Also, this stupid wolf responds, so we're gonna have to go fight that again. And I hope you're ready, because spirit wolves are no joke, and it's a real pain in the butt. Oh my gosh, that is like so many wolves. I physically cannot deal with how many wolves that we're gonna have to fight out here. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, bright side, good XP, good XP. Here's the thing, fighting them for the chance of the Dryad shield, which is the best shield in the game. I've never even seen the Dryad shield. I have no idea. But I'd be down for it, dude. If I ever, like, get back to Talewok for any reason, which I will. If I'm still able to fight the Dryads, then I might give it a go. But otherwise, like, that fight is, like, too particular on, like, getting it right. Because you need to get really lucky and survive the initial barrage of spells that they throw at you. And then somehow, like, beat the rest of them. Like, it's nuts. Like, even if I use, like, the Wand of Charming, they have to be able to, like, not resist the spell. And I'm willing to bet Dryads probably have a pretty high willpower. So I don't even know if I could do it, really. Nevertheless, though, it's okay. We have Chaos Shield. Chaos Shield is pretty good already. It's a chance drop cough. Yeah? Okay. The Dryads now see you as a friend. Yeah, but even so, like, that's like... Even if it's a chance drop, it's still, like, ridiculous, dude. Like, that fight is absurd. Move to here. They're probably gonna send another Spirit Wolf at me. I just know that they are, dude. I'm gonna get double Spirit Wolfed again. And it seems like Godric and Brenna are, like, the ones that can actually get hits on them. Well, I mean, Brenna can get hits on everybody. Brenna's magical abilities, she can hit literally anything. Like, look at that. That's ridiculous, dude. God, I love... Thief is so good. Thief is, like, the best. We need more Thief. I'm thinking about going, like, a little bit of Thief, or a little bit more Thief on Godric, too. Just because that's just, like... Thief is such a good... I hate that I'm saying this. Thief is such a good fighting stat. You become a lot better... Like, Thief is effectively just Assassin. If we're like, real talk here. Also, excuse me, Rhea, excuse me. Bye-bye. You're out of here. No more darkness. I'm not dealing with it. I don't like it. Just keep around this corner. Oh, once you speak with Pandora, you can't fight them anymore. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I wasn't gonna go for that shield anyways. It's like so. I'm not bothering, dude. Like, if I wanted to try to do that, I would have to build all my people in a very particular way. I'd have to build basically like willpower, endurance, stamina, so that they can survive long enough for me to do something in the fight. So I'm not gonna worry about missing the shield. Besides, like, Chaos Shield is good enough, you know. If I get Chaos Shield on my main dude too, I already have Chaos Shield on Rita. Like, I'm already winning in terms of equipment. I don't need a shield that's even better, you know. Also, can you don't Spirit Wolf? Can you, like, not do that? I really want to check on all the spells, though, because I'm pretty sure, like, you can get more spells in the wizard school. I'm almost positive. And that's going to be the time, too, where I'm going to be training up everyone's wizard, because wizard is one of those things that because we're at the wizard school and people are going to have really high wizard skills here, I'm basically going to be just training wizard here and not doing it out in the field, because I shouldn't need to. Like, things like intelligence or thief, like, those things are, like... Well, intelligence you can't even get with a trainer, but, like, thief... To my knowledge, there's not even, like, a proper thief trainer that you can find. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? So, that's the thing that you just have to level up in the field. But wizard is one of those things that you can realistically, like... You could just get trainers to level up wizard, because that's a common enough thing. Is he in range? No, he's not. Well, I can't hit this guy. I'm just gonna start sending it at these other dire wolves, dude. Hey, one of them ran away, too. Oh my god, I want the XP from this. What'd you link? Oh, it's just a picture of the Dryad shield. That's actually interesting. It doesn't give protection. It just gives 10 defense and 10 spell battery. I mean, the defense alone is honestly pretty good, but like, I don't know about not rolling without like the protection as well. Because I feel like protection is a pretty important thing on shields. It is good though. A shield with spell battery, don't get me wrong, that is pretty neat. But like, yeah, has the highest defense out of all shields in the game, but like, I want that protection as well. Although I guess you could just supplement that with air shield and just be chill, you know? Just go real quick, light this spirit on fire, don't mind me, fam. Oh, I need Brenna's dex up, dude. Oh, I need that dex. I cannot express to you how much I need to get Brenna's dex up. She's too slow for a thief. She had to get thief up first. Thief was more important. But I gotta finish up that dex training. Please stop casting spells on me, Spirit Wolf. Please, no, I don't want the exhaustion. No! Cut it out. Take it back. I hate Spirit Wolves. This fight is so obnoxious with them. They just make this fight, like, so much worse, dude. Go kill it, please. No more Spirit Wolf. Okay. Woo! No more darkness. We're safe. We're out of that garbage, dude. I cannot deal. Alright, send it there. Nope. I mean, the nice thing is, I mean, yeah, they respawn. Yeah, this fight's kind of obnoxious because it takes so long. It is good XP, though, at the very least. I can't really knock this fight for that. Like, if anything, it's really good XP before you go over to train up, like, wizard and spells and stuff like that. All the versus things, I'm just gonna have on pro tag, along with strength. If I ever get dexterity, he's gonna have that, too. Because I think he's probably, like, the best suited person to be, like, the buff mage, you know? Honestly, instead of, like, leveling up those other things first, I might just go for, like, mirror first. Like, I think I can get him to Wizard 6 and just get mirror on him. I'm just gonna let him run. He can just get out there. Because I'm not gonna be able to catch him on time. Yeah, 14,000. Like, that's insane. Like, look at the XP I have on these people. It's really good right now. Okay. Now we're ready. Now we're ready for some proper wizard training, boys. It's looking like about that time to finally spend all of our XP that we've been accumulating. And we're gonna come out of this feeling a lot better. I don't think the doorkeeper has anything else to say, right? I'm pretty sure he's just like, yeah, go in. You're good. Yep, that's all he has to say. Okay. So let me just do one of them quick saves in here. Alright, let's go talk to Ardra, and then let's go talk to literally every single person in this entire school. I hope that there's more than one trainer. I sincerely hope. I don't remember. I remember, like, some spells being in here, but I haven't seen them yet. Welcome back, child. Have you the amaranth? Yes, honored mother. Well done. And do you have any questions before we begin the healing? Yes, honored mother, but just a few. What's the difference between our magic and that of the other races? Some say we humans are not at one with the mana. It's true, we have to bend it to our will, but that will allow us to achieve greatness, as you see. Some believe this greatness will exceed even that of the Mirari or the Jundar. Now let's proceed with the healing. Power of the sun and moon, hear me. Oh, the crystals are getting sucked into. Look at all the crystals. This is really trippy looking. Honored mother, take the poison from this child. This vision, with all the power of magic. Wait, honored mother. Our boy is like tripping out, I think. Wait! Oh, here we go. Honored mother! I am here. I sense this plane of vision is familiar to you. The things you see here are your choice, child. No, we should go back. I cannot stop the ritual, nor choose what you see. Lay fear aside and deal with whatever's going on in here. Honored mother. Chaos. Child, look here. Tried to warn you. This vision was to heal. Why heal by seeing chaos first? I don't know. Answer me! I have no answer. Yet an answer must exist. Stay back! Ardra, what is that? Don't look. This is a very strange vision we're having here. The acid trip has gone wrong, I think, at some point. Help me, Ardra. Who is he? Some say a legend, some say another thing. Oh! Tell me his name. Child, you must think. Who was it really that wounded you? There was a clearing. Hey, there's the doorkeeper. The doorkeeper. We meet again, young squire. Forgive me, wizard, some days my head is in the clouds and little things slip by me. What are you saying? I was the one who let him pass through our door. How incredible. He seemed quite harmless at the time. And does he seem so now? Careless error. That is no answer. How will I know, great wizard? There he goes. Do you know what the doorkeeper means, my child? Oh, hey, there's Oriana, too. We got the whole gang here. Great wizard. You are the Ocean healer. Oisin healer, are you not? I'm known that way, great wizard. This boy knows little of himself. You are right to question him, but with every hour this poison grows. Set aside your anger and heal this boy. So much depends on this. So much for all of us. Who is she, Ardra? I have no idea, but her request is small and necessary. Be ready, Aileron. With all that is known to magic and to me, I cast this poison out now and forever. Everyone's just kind of standing around this weird, dumb circle, you know? We're all just kind of chilling here like, okay. This is cool. Child. Oh, what did you do to me? Aileron, be calm. Tell me what you did! I said be calm. The healing has failed. Why? What did Pandora say to you in the grove? What I told you what Pandora said. She said I had an aura and that... She said I was a wildling. I'm gonna say wildling. Why does the crystal do that? A wildling is a good thing. It's good, honored mother. A wildling is a wonderful thing. Calm down, child. Then tell me what it means. Wilding is a triad word for one without a true name. I have a name. No, the ritual is never wrong. Since when? I mean, how many people have tried this incantation? I must have a name. I got through the gatekeeper. Uraza chanted over me with all the Mirari spells. I'm sure I was named. I'll tell you, you are not. Shamsuck was right. The prophecy has come true. Shamsuck? Now listen closely, Elrond, because I promise you are in mortal danger. A true name is vital for survival. For us humans, it unites the body and spirit, and it bonds the spirit to the earthly form. In the name lies the merging of the mundane and the spirit. Without that name, you live completely on one plane. Or rather, incompletely. You are divided, Elrond. You are incomplete. That's crazy! I'm just poisoned! No, the turmoil you feel now is the separation of your spirit from your body. This is some riddle. It's tragically simple. The division within you makes you physically weak, almost invulnerable to some forms of magic, but fragile as a dry leaf when faced by others. Then name me! If I had known the pain this enchantment would provoke, I would never have performed it. Then undo it! Fix it now! No, child. The trouble is what must still be done, what was never achieved. Naming is a simple ceremony for children, but on one your age, having lived so many years apart from yourself, there's only one who might have the power. Who is it? I would not send you on a fruitless journey. Help me, honored mother. Child, you must travel to Port Said. From there, get a boat to take you to Crada, the healing wizard. You must not tell anyone who you are. Do you understand? Not anyone, not a soul. Which direction is Port Said? Southwest, by the road. Thank you, honored mother. Elrond, wait. Just as you are suffering the separation from your spirit, so is your spirit suffering by its separation from you. And just as you are now driven to find spirit, spirit is driven to find you. Do I have your leave to go, honored mother? Go as quickly and as secretly as you can. Avoid chaos. Get to Crada. Thank you. Crada will be waiting. Farewell. So at this point, you might be able to piece together some of the things that are happening here. I'm not going to spell it out for you, but, you know, you should probably have a better idea of what the stuff that's going on here. And now, before I go, we are going to hit every single room of this place. I'm going to talk to absolutely everybody. And then we're going to pretty much just be on our way, I think. Is there anything up here? There's no doors. What is the point of this top floor? This is not a door. It's a window. What is the point of this floor? There was nothing on that floor. Okay, that was a waste of time and energy. Okay. Talk to this guy again. Okay. This is Ardra's room. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. All right. Yeah, so we're going to go room by room, checking absolutely everything, talking to anyone else who might happen to be in this building. Like this guy. There he is. Hello, Professor. I would like to learn some magic. So, here we go. This is what I was looking for. We have things like Dragon Flame. Immolation is kind of not that great. It's in the same predicament as Acid Bolt, where it's basically just a dot that you put down. I already talked about Earth Smite. Lightning, I think, is alright. I think Lightning's good. Give me a moment. There's actually an easy way to check. I need Wizard Rank 3. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, no, it's just good. All right, so in this case now, I'm gonna start beefing up people's wizard. So for me, I have to get to wizard 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That took a ton of XP, but it would have taken a lot more if I was doing this on the side. So, train to wizard 6. I can't get any further as far as wizard goes there. And I don't really want him to learn any of these. He's just going to be buff person. Godric, you are going to go wizard 5, I think, is a good level for him. Plus the hat, and then he's going to start learning some stuff. So, like, Dragon Flames, we can improve Dragon Flames a bit. 3, 4, Improve lightning a bit. 3, 4. I don't know what's better, actually. I'll put one more into Dragon Flames, I think. Put Dragon Flames to 5? Sure. There we go. So now Godric, his spells are pretty enhanced. He's doing pretty well. Rita, I'm gonna get her to Wizard 6. That's all we really need there. That's all we can really get to anyways. And there we go. I could buff up Brenna, but I've already talked about that. I don't really think I need to. So that's a really big thing right there. So we are like very much buffed up now. I was going this way, right? Okay, that was the guy I was looking for. Because that guy had a lot of like offensive spells and stuff like that. And I'm all about that, dude. The offensive spells in this game are fun. It's sad that they're, typically speaking, not as useful as like debuff spells, because like I said, you can turn people into vegetables with the right debuff spells. But nevertheless, it's still pretty good. Okay, pop down here. Is there anybody else? It's just this guy. All right, just talk to this guy again. And we can get to learning some wizard. Oh, actually, you know what I can also do? I could increase Alchemist. Wait, no, I can't. He has like no XP left. Never mind. All right, let's get Mirror going. I have a scroll for Mirror, which I guess I should actually use right now, as well as Spirit Shield and Stamina. Why not? Learn all of them. I don't know if you can stack Spirit Shield and Air Shield, but that would be a fun thing to test, honestly. Plus, having to have 2 different shields is probably not too bad of an idea. And then it's time for some mirror training. Mirror training. Mirror is really good, and you gotta get that mirror training. Da-da-da-da. I'll go one more, 6. So he has 6 mirror now, and Rita is the other one that I wanted to do it on. Because having mirror on 2 people is probably pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on her as well. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna pump up versus Necromancy a little bit, I guess. Pump that up to, it's 6% for each one. Pump that up to 3. Bump that to 2. 2, and I can't do versus Elemental. Okay. She has versus Necromancy and Elemental already as well. I'm gonna just leave that, I think. Okay. So all that XP I had, it's basically all gone on everybody except for Brenna. And that's why I was saving it right there. That is precisely why I wanted to save it. And I'm gonna make sure that's everybody in here. It should be, though. Yes. Okay, so now, in terms of magic, oh, dude, in terms of magic, we are balling right now, okay? Like, we are on cloud 9 up here. This is gonna be great. So yeah, Godric is Wizard 5. That's probably as far as we need to go on Wizard for him. We could upgrade individual spells, but we really don't need to go higher than Wizard 5, I don't think, unless we're planning on just literally making him an offensive caster, which you could do. Nothing wrong with that, but you don't really need to go higher than what he is. I'm gonna check these 2 front rooms, make sure there's nothing here, and we are gonna be on our way to Port Said. Anything? Anything? Oh, there's one more guy. Oh, jeez. Please tell me you don't have anything super. Oh no, he has good stuff. Endurance. You have endurance. Okay, I can't train it anymore. I don't want to do weakness. Teleportation. That teleportation is hilarious. There's stupidity, by the way. Brilliance is another fun one. Brilliance. I'm gonna have our boy here learn Brilliance, because that's just a buff spell, you know. There we go. Heck, I might even have more in teleportation as well. Rank 8 for never mind. Never mind, we're not gonna learn teleportation. Teleportation, we don't talk about teleportation, dude. What we've done to these people. Oh god. Yeah, no, we are insanely buffed up now. We're like on another point of existence out here from when we started. And I knew this was gonna happen. I knew Talewok is like, as soon as we start getting spells, this is gonna be a major point where we get stronger. We have 2 people now with Mirror. And Mirror is just, here, I'll let you read Mirror. It's really, really, really good. Very necessary to have. Creates a shield that provides total resistance against the next incoming attack spells. It's really good. And at certain points, it's actually going to be basically like, if I don't use Mirror, I die. It's kind of like on that level of like, it's a pretty good spell, you know? It's like, it's on that level of, that's really good. So here we go. Time to hit the old dusty trail again, friends. Talewok, you've been good to me. But just like everything, you know, I must move on. Move out into the world once more. I like Talewok. Talewok's a good town. Talewok means a lot to me in terms of sentimentality because, like, it was usually the point where, you know, when I was younger, I wouldn't really read a lot of these dialogues. So, like, as I'd be exploring around, I wouldn't have ever seen, like, the matriarch back in Aramon, and I'd walk over to Talewok because I'd want to see the town, and I couldn't go get through the gate because they wouldn't let you in unless you actually did the story. So, like, I would always, like, look into Talewok like, oh, I wonder what Talewok is like, because I can't get in there, dude. I wonder how I get in there. How do I progress in this? I never knew how to do that stuff when I was younger. So, just being in Talewok is pretty cool. Also, let's see. That's the lightning. Y'all ready for Godric's new dragon flames? Okay, well, okay, they're gonna resist right away. Listen, that's par for the course. I'm not. They're gonna, okay, 2 of them resisted. But now we're hitting 3 at a time, dude. We're reaching new levels out here, boys, okay? Look at all these spells I have now. This is crazy to me. Here, actually, I want to see. So there we go. I put Spirit Shield on myself. The next time Godric takes a turn, I want Godric to cast Air Shield. Is there a way that I can track my protection? Total protection 8. I don't think... No, because it's that and that. I don't think it actually shows protection on here. I think I just have to look at the effect. Okay. Alright. Whoops. Okay. So in that case, then, yeah. I want to see, then. Gonna just walk up to your boy like, what? Oh. Dang it. Because a way to tell is you can see effects cast on people, and if there's multiple effects, it alternates between the effects, basically. So if I have the effect of Spirit Shield and Air Shield on me, I think that will mean that I can stack shields, and in that case, I will be so strong. Like, here, let's... So that, right, that blue haze, that's Spirit Shield right there coming into effect. And I'm just going to send it at this guy. And as soon as Godric takes his turn, he's going to just air shield everybody. Oh my god, they're actually still hitting Reed. I can't believe this. Okay. And air shield looks a bit different from the other one, which you'll see. They each have different effects, and I want to see if I can have both. I have both of them cast on me. So I've got to imagine I can maybe stack shields. Could you imagine Air Shield, Spirit Shield, and then there's also a star version, which is Starlight Shield. Oh my god, I will be invincible if I could just stack all of these shields on me. Okay, let's see it. See, that's the air shield right there. Come on, Alaron, give me something. That's air shield. Give me the effect for spirit shield. Come on. Let's see it. I'm waiting. Alaron. I think that was both. That looked like the blue haze. Yeah. No, that was totally both, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's air shield. No, my man can totally... Oh my god, I can stack up shields, boys. Oh my lord. Oh, this is going to be a fun time here. I'm going to see it up close. I want to make sure I was right on this, right? Because, like, the effects are, like, pretty distinctly different. It takes a very long time. That's spirit shield. That's the blue. And then air shield has, like, more colors to it. It has, like, a bunch of different colors. Like that. Like, see on Godric, for example. Come on, let me just see it. Let me just see it one more time. Come on. Yeah. Oh my god, I can have 2 shields on simultaneously. Oh my lord. Okay, we gonna level spirit shield too, boys. We're gonna be invincible. This is like some stupid stuff right here. This is not how this should work. I didn't realize you could even do that. I love it. I immediately love it. Okay. One of the things too, on all my spellcasters, I'm probably gonna want to try to level up intelligence a bit, just so we can get those castings to be more like spot on and accurate, you know? It's honestly probably most important on Godric first, because Godric uses offensive magic, and that's kind of especially where you want to have the good intelligence on. Oh, we're gonna have a fun time. Just cause Crunk. Oh, you cronking me out here? You cronking me? That's actually, I've started to use it as a verb for, it's like, if you ever like, this happens a lot in my D&D games for some reason, but like, when you're trying not to be noticed and you stop moving, like, you know, like where Kronk goes up against the wall, like that scene, that's cronking it right there. That's my new verb. Everyone you feel free to use that, dude. If that is how you have to hide from something, then you are officially cronking it out here. Hey, you better stop that. No tap stamina. You cut that out, mister. You know, I'm gonna have to send this at you now. Also, this is kind of an obnoxious fight. 2 bandit bosses with 2 dire wolves. Probably with more dire wolves coming in, honestly. And everyone is spirit shielded up, so I don't do, like, any damage to anybody. This is, I hate this immediately. This is ridiculous. Come on. Come on, we gotta hit him at some point. All right. Let's take out this wolf so we can send everybody on the rest of these folks out here. No. Stop it. Hey. Bandit boss, cut that out. All right, direwolf is coming in. I mean, I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna start yeeting some stuff over there. Right here, money, cash. Nope. Okay. I can't hit anything. Please. I need Brenna to take a turn. This is why after this fight, all of Brenna's XP that I've been saving up on her just in case I wanted something, it's all going into Dex, and I don't know if it's enough to max out her Dex, but it's certainly going to be quite a lot of XP. Nope, can't. All right. Godric, you mind just real quickly? There you go. Thank you, Godric. Thanks, bud. Okay, and then Brenna can go deal with this one. There it is. All right, thank you, Brenna. Yeah, there are 2 more dire wolves over there. That's probably what I thought. I was like, they're probably just gonna send more dire wolves at me, which is fine. This is still like, we're actually getting some challenging encounters here for some, for some of that juicy XP. Because at this point now, Rita has to get 1 more in willpower, and then she's going straight into shield. Also, what was that? That teleport? Hello? Okay. That was a back shot until Brenna got just yeeted over to the side. Just gonna do long range. No, I can't. God, throwing is so useless. This is why I need to be the buff mage, dude. Throwing stuff is so garbage. I just do nothing. Maybe I'll do some brilliance, dude. Brilliance to like increase intelligence for people so my spellcasters are even better. Make Godric like turbo smart, dude. He's the smartest boy around. He's super Godric. Did I even reach them yet? No. Probably Spirit Shield first, though. Mirror should be at a good enough level. What's the range on Mirror right now? Yeah, Mirror's at a good enough level. The weird thing is, I put a lot of points into Mirror, yes, but like leveling up Mirror, to my knowledge, basically only increases its range. It doesn't, like, you can't cast Mirror on multiple people. It's still just a one-person thing. But even so, it's a good thing to have a higher range on, because you're not always gonna all spawn together, and getting within melee of somebody is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Oh, let me down there. Huh. I can't wait to get the new stupid throwing thing on my guy, or just any spells. Poor Aileron, like, I normally like never go ranged weapons because they just, unless you're using a bow, there's just a point where like you hit a certain point where they're just useless, and then even when you get the best one, it's like it does okay. But melee weapons tend to just do better than range, just on average. Like even when you get really good stuff, it's just, you know, if you have like an insanely good like magical weapon, it's gonna outdo any thrown weapon or any like ranged weapon that you can find. It's just so much better. You only really do ranged if you have to. Like if I'm using Godric and I'm playing him like a mage, then I'll put like a throwing weapon on him because I don't want him to get close. The throwing weapon is just an alternative to like casting a spell, you know? Well, like on MC, this is unprecedented for me, but it's okay. I'm too invested in it now. If I wanted to play optimally, I would have got stupidity. So, you know, I've thrown that to the wind already, so why not, dude? Why not go a little meme out here? I'm already super strong as it is. I don't really need to be super, I don't need to be even stronger than I am already. Boys, you gotta actually hit this wolf. Just for me, dude. Just a couple hits out here. Just a few of them. Just a couple of hits. There you go. Thank you, Godric. Is Godric 5 with sword now? He's still 4 with sword. That's impressive that he's actually hitting so much. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just surprised. It's probably the warrior. Actually, the warrior is giving him good buffs to that. Okay, can't do willpower. Godric was still doing dexterity, hilariously, so he's not there yet. You, all right. Rita's maxed on willpower and dexterity now. So now I think I'm just gonna do, I could do things like endurance, but I kind of want to do shield. Like just super buff her shield up so she can just never get hit anymore. And then are you ready for this, boys? Brenna has 24, effectively 23 dexterity, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. She's maxed. All right, we're done with that. There we go. Hey, Brenna's got all the dex. Now we just need to put some strength on her. I could do willpower, but I'm probably gonna wait on willpower on her because, I mean, I guess I shouldn't. But I want her to deal damage. It's kind of the difference between do I want the defense or do I want the damage? And I kind of really want the damage. So I guess I'll just give strength to her. Plus, if she gets strong enough, I could throw Chaos Sword on her and watch as she goes to annihilate everyone on this puny planet. Huh? It's a little cliff. Is there something up here? There's got to be something up here, right? Look at this. Is that a, excuse me? Okay. Well, this was a shock. I'm gonna have Brenna move back a little bit. Hey, let's cast that Young Endurance, shall we? Let's err on the side of caution here. I don't know what these guys are doing here, but you know, I'm a little worried. I want to make sure I got it. If I remember correctly, they're actually pretty tough. And Manticores, they also have these stupid range attacks that I don't really like either. Can I hit multiple people with my spirit shield? Oh, I totally can, dude. Hang on. Spirit shield, go! This is just one extra protection. This is the saddest spirit shield, dude. Oh my god, can't believe I got everybody in range. There you go, that's your spirit shield, fellas. You're welcome. Godric, you're gonna move up. You're gonna hit us with that young air shield. You already know. There we go. Okay, I think we're actually ready for a fight now. Rita can cast Endurance one more time, but then, you know, I just want to make sure we're buffed up enough for this. Because I really wasn't expecting this. This kind of just came out of the blue here. Alright, I'm just gonna, you know, Manticore, don't do it. You better stop. You better stop! Move up to here. Move you. Can you actually hit this guy? No. No, they're just out of range. Alright, Endurance then. Okay, and I think we're about ready to go now. Yeah, alright, now we're good. Oh, he's moving up. Why is he going to me? Stop! Wait, why are they all going to me? Wait a minute. Wait, this is some kind of bullying. Leave me alone. Get out of here. You shoo. All right, you know what, Godric? Get him. Get this man off of me. Oh God, they're avoiding it. Oh God, they're literally all going for me. Could you don't? Could you all please don't though? Instead of doing what you're doing, could you like not do that? I'm gonna get out of here, man. I don't like this. Step all the way back to here. Here, Brenna can go like glack this guy real quick. Oh, that's a big hit. 43. Oh, two turns? 2 turns, dude. You better watch out, Manticore. You ain't gonna be lasting too long. They're still trying to attack me. It's a good thing their range attacks are like terrible though. There you go. Okay, well, that's one dead. Shoo! You need to leave. You need to stop. Look at this! They're just ignoring everybody. Just beelining it for me. Why? Why? Listen, do I have protagonist disease out here? Get back, dude. This is absurd. I don't do any damage to them either. They're still going. Why? They're killing themselves to just hurt me. Please stop. Oh my God, he's closing into melee. No, Godric, get out there. I hate this. I hate this so much. Why? Oh, stop. Could you stop? Could you just? I'm like in the corner now. They've ignored everybody. What is going on? Do I have to like get in your face? Is that what it is? Hi, it's me. It's literally anybody else. Could you stop going after my boy now? Oh, they've gone for Rita. Or not Rita, Brenda. Jeez, I get the names wrong all the time. They've gone for Brenda. They finally switched. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're in melee. They're hurting. They're hurting a little bit more now. Thank goodness I got 2 shields on her. You're never gonna get through both of these shields. I've prepared for outcomes like these already. You have no idea what I'm truly capable of. What was that fight? That was so strange. Okay. You sure? I'll take that willpower, dog. I'll get that willpower up. You can't do dex. You're waiting on shield. And we're doing strength for you. We just have to. You just need to get that strength, Brenna. You're gonna be so strong after this. 10 gold. Right. Is it 10 gold? There's a Manticore prowling the cliffs over Talewok. Guarding a sack of 10 gold. Why? For what reason? I'm flabbergasted. That was very strange. I'm gonna go camp now. This is hot garbage. What is this, dude? What is this? Okay, it's daytime again. Save. All right. So let's check. I want to check all these different areas as we just kind of slowly begin to make our way down to Port Said. Then we're gonna come across a couple interesting fellows on our way to Port Said as well. So I might need you fellas to make some decisions depending on how far we actually get today. I don't want to stream for too much longer because I have a KDM game going on soon. That's Determiner. This guy, this is the boy. This man might have my thrown weapon right here. I'm gonna need you to give me that thrown weapon, boy. These Cyclops. These are the ones I was looking for my thrown weapon for Alaron. They might have, it's a chance drop, granted. But they might have it, and I'm very interested in getting it. Ooh, you boys won't be getting... Actually, I'm gonna try lightning. Well, big sad. Big sad on that one. Okay. Did not actually cast the spell. Unfortunate. Well, hit your boy up real quick. Yep, there it is. See that little thing they're throwing? That's the Cyclops, like, throwing star. I forget what they're called exactly. But if I remember correctly, those things are the next best thing in throwing. I don't remember if they're the best. But I'm pretty sure they are better than javelins. Unless I'm misremembering. So we're gonna hopefully get ourselves one of those, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we're gonna get just a drop for one of these guys. Just give me a throwing star, dude. Come on, just don't worry about it. You won't need it anymore. You're fine. You don't need that throwing star. Why don't you just give it to me? I could do so much more with it, you know? But you just die. Just die. Give me my weapon. I want my weapon. Can't get willpower. Can't get dex. I think she can actually get a shield. Yeah, she can get a shield. Shield 4, and we're just gonna have her keep doing that. And strength and strength. There we go. They didn't drop it. Oh my god. Ah, come on, Cyclops. How you gonna do me like that? I can't believe it, dude. They didn't actually drop it. This is the way to Port Said, right? There's a second sign. Yeah, okay. How you boys gonna do me like that? Hopefully I come across like another fight with a Cyclops or 2 or 6 or 10. Cause I really kind of want that, throwing star. Cause I'm pretty sure that's just the upgrade to the javelin, and I really, really, really want it. Check this little house in here. Hello, 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 hello. Any peasants in here? Nothing. No one? No one? No one? It's just an empty house? Okay. I hear footsteps. Hello? Hooter? 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 Another house up there. There you are. Okay, that's where the footsteps come from. I couldn't figure it out. Hello, spirit. It's me again. Retorb. Talk so I can understand you. You did not look. Are you the spirit? I am spirit and I am not spirit. I'm a force of nature, ancient and strong, and we must piece it back together. Soon you will see me again. Be ready. I will be there and not be there as I am, and am not. Look. Okay. Can I get anything else from him? What do you want? What was never joined must join. Reach out to me. Take my hand. I'll try this again. I'm pretty sure this doesn't. Oh, God. No, everyone's in the vortex. No, Godric, run. Godric, you gotta get out of the vortex. Run, my boy. Ugh. I'm gonna run up. Oh, God. 13 damage. Ugh. Come on, we're like right there. Nope. There he goes. Dissipates into nothing. Unfortunate. There's this little path down the side I think I want to take that real quick, because I'm pretty sure there's some fights down here. Like down in this little beach area. I don't know exactly what's down there, and I don't want to go too far. Because I think this kind of starts leading to Terminator if I go too far down. But I definitely want to explore this little beach area real quick, so. Let's see, because there's got to be something down here, right? There's got to be, like, some good loot stuff down here. And I'm gonna find it. I'm dedicated to the cause. Hello? Friendly friends? Is there anyone down here? I know there's loot. There's no way that this has nothing. I refuse to believe. It's probably like on the edge right there, dude. On the edge of the little beach area. Oh, spices. It's growing on rocks. I don't know how that's working out, but there we go. 60 spices. That's pretty good. Spices is one of those things I kind of needed more of, but they're actually surprisingly expensive. 500 gold. Okay. Not exactly the kind of loot I was looking for, but I'll take... Hey, bandits! I knew someone was down here. That's a lot of bandits. That's quite a few bandits. Okay, my turn. Yeah! Also, they look tall, but they're not... They're not bandit bosses, but they look large, don't they? Is that just me? They look like they're bigger than normal. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. Okay, hit your boys up with the air shield. There's also quite a few. Maybe they're just like the upgraded versions. I'm not sure. I mean, they're not hitting, so it's kind of hard to say if they're the upgraded versions or not, but, like, they seem like they're better, right? Like, look how tall they are. Bandit woodsmen are usually, like, shorter than this, I think. Maybe? 46? No, they are stronger than normal. I think they're just, like, upgraded bandit woodsmen, but, like, their attacks certainly don't seem better. Like, they can't even hit, really. That's a bandit boss with haste first. That's interesting. Okay. We came across a slightly different group of bandits this time. Alright. Fine by me. I mean, I'll kill y'all the same. Hello. Yeah. Gotcha. You've been javelined. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth javelin. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna have her, like, kind of hang back and just be like, hey, stop going after my ranged man. You need to stop. It's time to stop. And dead 65. Yeah, Brenna with the strength is gonna be, it's gonna really be murdering people out here. Oh, can I get this? Hang on. I can. Bam! You fool! You fools! Look at my spell casting prowess. Oh my god, Godric. Godric is hitting the Godric point. He's doing big spells out here. It's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful. Oh, now he's tap stamming. Okay, alright, dude. Back to your old ways already, Mr. Bandit Boss, huh? You're already back to your old ancient ways. I want to try to get a lightning. I haven't hit with lightning yet. There it is. See, that's what the Dryads used. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Wait, why does that hit harder than Dragon Flames? What in the world? Is lightning just really, really strong or something? That hit for 23 damage. That was as much as a Brenna backstab. What in the world is that garbage? That seems a little strange. Also got more woodsmen coming in. They all spawned in, like, different corners of the map, which is phenomenal. I hate this map because of that. Normally, like, when you're on a map, people will spawn in, like, one general area. This one, they just spawn everywhere. I hate it. He's gone. My man just left. Ooh, Bandit Woodsman is holding strong though. That's another bandit boss. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's real quick just take this one out, you know. Okay, well, I mean, maybe not right away. You know, I gotta make it a little bit dramatic as we, you know, keep this fight going. Could you stop shooting me back there? I don't appreciate it. All right, so we're just gonna real quick. You're gone. There's no way you live through that. You're just dead. You're DED dead. I'm gonna drop a health potion, I think. There we go. Just a little something on the top, you know? I mean, if they're doing 1 damage apiece, I'm not in any mortal danger, per se. But now I'm gonna have a fight with this guy. Let's see who wins the fight of you doing 1 damage per shot versus me doing, like, 20. Let's see who wins that fight, eh, Bandit Woodsman? I'll have Rita sit here, and I'll have Godric go up top, I think. No, I'd run out. I don't blame you, dude. Poleaxe to the back, practically get chopped in half. Nah, dog, I'd run too. That was not okay. Okay, in that case, I'll have Godric go over here then. Yeah! No, I couldn't quite get it. Oh, I just want the dragon flames, dude. Because that's the benefit of being like a spell sword. As you like walk up to people, you can basically start just like casting spells on your way forward. Nope, not gonna work. Not gonna work, friendo. Man, this guy walked up. Hello? Did you just walk up slowly? He just ran in the middle of my team. Okay, if that's the way you want to do it. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but that's what you did. And this guy walked up to Brenna. You guys are all stupid. You guys are all idiots. You're all gonna die from this. From your horrible mistakes now. Yep. Well, that's one. Ran up to a thief. I don't know what he was thinking, dude. I don't know what I wouldn't do that. It's not the smart play to do, Mr. Bandits. We have one more coming. It's probably a woodsman, right? I can't tell from like this far away. Can I? Actually, I'm gonna have her kill the woodsman instead. Not bad. Not bad damage. Have Brenna finish it off. Oh, almost, dude. Almost. Yeah, it's just a woodsman. Okay. This is a very strange bandit encounter. It was just a bunch of, like, woodsmen. Like, could you stop, fellas? Like, could you get out of here, please? Thank you. Alright. One. I'm sorry, one? What is his defense? Does Brenna just have to be the one to do this? Okay, well, you know, it's okay. I'll have MC just 1v1 this woodsman. Okay. Never mind, I guess. I was gonna say he's gonna 1v1 that woodsman, but that woodsman is just like, catch you later. He made a peace sign and he vanished. Made the mistake of accidentally responding to a troll in the YouTube comment reply once earlier, so got a nice 6 consecutive replies in a row. Yeah, that happens quite a bit, dude. Yeah, I don't really like, if I ever comment on anything, I'm usually never responding to anybody. I just will like make a comment. I'll just leave because I'm like, it's so hard to tell sometimes like who's a troll and who's not a troll unless they're like blatantly obvious, you know? So I'm like, I just don't even want to deal with it. Is he, my guy? 1 damage to, I can't, why can't I damage you? What are you made out of? Okay, 6 damage on a poleaxe to the face. What in the world? Well, that's a lot of XP though. Willpower, that's 2 willpowers on you. That's a dex on you. Godric is almost max dex. Oh, it's looking so good. It's looking so good and tasty. That's a shield. 5 shield. Yep. That's gonna go great. And strength. 18 strength on Brenna. Beautiful, dude. Got a longbow, scale armor. All right, I'll take your gold right off you. Thanks, boys. That was an interesting fight. They didn't really like do anything. They were kind of just like sitting around planking me for like 1 damage apiece. It was very strange. I'll walk all the way this corner, make sure there's absolutely nothing. I might just briefly check up there, but like at that point, that's like on the way to Terminer, so I don't really want to go up there. I blame the YouTube app mostly. They don't actually have a profile pic, so I would have never applied to what seemed like a halfway earnest question if I was on the computer, but I couldn't tell on my phone. I guess, yeah, that's fair. Is that a spirit wolf? I'm gonna just leave this, I think. I'm gonna just leave this and go back to the actual, like, main road going down to, Port Said. So I think I've got pretty much all the loot in this area. I'll check near the tree, actually. Like, this is probably the only other area I can think of that might have, like, a chest or something. No. I think they're above me, right? Who is that walking on something? Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Oh, oh hey, Chaos! How you guys doing? Oh, boy! Oh, jeez, Rick. This was a mistake. Okay. Well, let's pop to it, I guess. I mean, this is... Ugh. I can definitely tell when I saw the 8 consecutive emojis on the reply. Oh yeah, that's the giveaway. Oh god. Okay, so hey, this is another thing of chaos we haven't seen yet. We've seen the little turtle boys, we've seen the scouts, we've seen one of the versions of casters. These are I think they're called Chaos Troopers if I remember correctly. They have strong melee attacks. They have Earth Smite on them, which is the thing that only affects humanoids. Guess what? We're all humanoids, so yeah. This is why I want to train willpower right here, or at least part of the reason. These guys can do some real damage to you. They actually have offensive spells, and they're a real threat. You want to kill them as fast as possible. I might even leave MC to these scouts just because I need big boys to be dead. They hurt. They hurt quite a lot. We need to just get in there and kill them is what we need to do here. There we go. That's some good stuff right there. Godric. Godric, honestly, just get in there and just kill. We just need to kill them as quickly as possible. She has to do a curing. She took way too much damage on that magic attack. Keep in mind, too, Rita has the max willpower, but sometimes it doesn't really matter. Like, it's still, like... Max willpower is not a guarantee that you won't take damage. I could use mirrors here, but it's going to take a long time to mirror everybody up, and it's just more efficient to just, honestly, just pot through it and just kill. Like, once you get up in their face, you're going to want them, like, switch their axe, and don't get me wrong, their axe is pretty bad, too. But these are, like, the kind of things you have to be careful of. I can't actually handle these ones, though. I'm at a point now where I should be strong enough to deal with most chaos things, save for some spellcasters. It really just depends on the lineup that I'm going against, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's some good damage right there. He shouldn't be casting anymore. He's taking too much damage. Godric, can you actually, like, yeah. Godric, just, there you go. Thank you, Godric. What, why are you hitting me with it? You're getting destroyed right next to you. Why you be earth smiting me, dog? Thanks, I guess. I'm gonna drop a curing potion. I should have bought some more. I'm gonna buy some in Port Said, dude. I have the cash for it. Oh my lord. I hate it. I hate it. I am being unfairly targeted. This is not right, but there we go. That was the brunt of that fight. So now just imagine in conjunction the Chaos Troopers with the Chaos Soldiers with the Chaos Spellcasters. Get rid of the Chaos Scouts. The Chaos Scouts aren't even people. But all of their powers combined, and you can get some really, really scary fights that you have to be careful of. I do want to go Warrior on her at some point, but I want to get that shield up first. Heck, I might be able to train up Warrior on her from somebody. Yeah, no, shield first on her. I think I'm still just doing that. I could also do strength on Rita, but I'm more concerned with her tanking, so it's kind of whatever. Strength, 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 strength. There we go. 20 strength on Brenna. Looking pretty good, dude, if I do say so myself. Brenna is, I think, has the highest strength of everyone in our party. This little, like, thief girl with the little hood. She's, like, shorter than everybody. Definitely, like, lankier looking. Strongest of the group. The person carrying the poleaxe, not as strong as the little thief in our group. It's quite fascinating, if I do say so myself, how that actually works out like that. And pretty soon, I'm gonna be able to throw Chaos Sword on Brenna, which has a lot less accuracy than the sword she's using, but it shouldn't matter because she's Thief. All I'm really concerned about is the damage. And we get that higher damage. That's a Wyvern. Oh, Lord, why? Okay. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine, but let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Yep, and then these guys start with Mirror on themselves. So they're like, absolutely am I not dealing with enemy spells. No way. It's so funny what people think is worthy of trolling someone over. I kid you not. This guy's plan was to harass me because I made a comment about chewing gum. Well, I think it's literally just people are bored and they just want something to do. And if like any sort of like entertainment that they can manufacture out of nothing, they'll go for it. It's a dick move, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, I feel like that's probably what their thought process is. Like, I'm bored, I want to go troll somebody because I think it's gonna be funny. So they just do it. It's just a thing where it's just like, they just want to do something, you know? Kind of the people that like, they're probably honestly the same people that like to gossip and just cause problems with gossiping, you know? Which is something I've never personally understood. I'm like, just like, I don't want to deal with that, dude. I don't get it. To each their own. I don't really get it, though, and I'm not going to participate in that garbage. And max willpower on Pro Tag. That's looking pretty good. Not quite. Is that shield? No, 18,000. Okay, this is still going to be a while for her then. Okay, so that was a Wyvern. Not too bad in small numbers like that. Their attacks are a bit scary, though. They don't really do too much. It's just the attacks is what you want to look out for. They're, like, shockingly accurate. And they can do some damage, especially, like, over time, because they're, like, really high dex people. Is there anything even up here on this, like, little hill? This, like, little dumb... I've done it! I've conquered this hill. I win, I guess. I'm gonna go down to the beach now. Oh yeah, I understand entirely. That's why I know not to reply. Yeah, it's just kind of a thing where it's just like, how do you deal with trolls? You just ignore them. Just, if you give them no ammo for them to go off of, then what are they gonna do? Nothing. They're just gonna make themselves look like an idiot and just do nothing. Really, more chaos. Oh my god, we have more chaos troopers too. I hate this. I hate this so much. This actually might be like, we're gonna have enough time. We could probably, honestly, throw some mirrors down. And I think I will, because I don't really want to deal with the garbage that is these Chaos Troopers. Because I'm not getting, like, pushed by them yet, so I might as well, I could just throw down some defensive stuff early. Plus, you can see mirror in action. Alright, so... like, I don't even know why Chaos Scouts exist, to be honest. They really don't do anything. I mean, if they're, like, really high level, they can start planking you down for more than one, and they can do it pretty quickly. But generally speaking, like, for most of it, they just do nothing. They just cast haste on themselves and run around and just be annoying. Here, I'm gonna do this, though. I did not mean to cast it on myself. It is completely useless on me. Well, darn. Here. I'll cast it on Brenna. There you go, Brenna. Free mirror for you, girl. Gotcha. And then you're gonna see what happens when we walk up to these Chaos Troopers with mirror. They're gonna have no choice but to just attack us. Like, that. They can't do anything else, you know? It's just, they just have to, like, physical attack us. Yeah, I'd run too, dog. The worst possible thing is to waste your own time trying to out-logic them because they'll just get even more stupid to continue to provoke you. Yeah, well, the thing is, their win condition isn't even winning the argument. It's literally just making you mad, so you can't argue again. Like, what are you gonna argue about, you know? There's no winning against that. You just go on your own. I kind of take that same mindset with people that have, like, an idea that's... People that are, like, serious, okay? Not trolls, but people that are serious, but they have an idea so ridiculous that they have to throw so much logic out of, like... They have to get rid of so much logic to get to that conclusion that it's, like, that's a person not worth arguing with. Like, that's the kind of mindset that I treat, like, with trolls as well. It's just like, you're never going to go anywhere, just don't even bother, you know? It's just a waste of time. Okay, now that we all have mirror, watch as we just walk up to these guys, and they're gonna have no earthly idea what to do. Like, nothing they do is gonna do anything. I also don't know why Earth Smite is limited to humanoids. That seems like a weird limitation to give it. I guess they're like, we don't need this many spells anyway, so why bother? But, like, that's a weird limitation to give Earth Smite. Come on, boys. What are you gonna do without your precious magic now? Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter if you could cast it. You'll never hit me. It's funny that they're still trying. That's a bit strange. I guess he's just gonna sit back there. Well, bye-bye. that's a lot of damage. When I said bye-bye, I wasn't being that literal, but oh my lord, that was 60 damage. That was a lot. Are you Chaos Trooper? That one is having problems back there. I don't know how to help him. Yeah, okay. All right, with air shield doing 11 damage, that actually still is pretty scary. Because that's an 8 air shield. He did 11 damage through that. Yeah, I don't like these guys. I prefer fighting the soldiers over these guys, I think, even if the soldiers are, like, literally impossible to hit sometimes. But at least these guys, I can, like, kind of do things against. Like, I can prep against them to fight them. Okay, I don't know. I just don't like Earth Smite. You have to cast Mirror on your entire party if you don't want to get Earth Smited to death. That did 26. Oh my god. Alright. Yo, Brenna, I think you're tagging out, girl. I think you're tagging out, Brenna. Godric can't make it. Alright, here. Hit your boy with the dragon flames. Ba 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 ba. Later. 6,800. Okay. So what I kind of want to do, I want to do strength, I think. Because that's strength is a really good buff spell. Okay, we'll get it to 4. I mean, that's easy. We're getting your dexterity to max. There you go, Godric. Then you're going willpower next, because willpower is too good to pass up. Another shield for Rita, bam. 6 shield. I'm probably going to start going to warrior for her now, because I think 6 shield should be okay. Strength, 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 strength. Blood Axe. 55. Hilarious. Still worse than Poleaxe. 45, 6. Slightly better base hit. Not as much damage. Poleaxe is stupid. I don't get it. Poleaxe by default is better than a chaos weapon. That's not how the world should work, is all I'm saying. That's it. 2 healing pots, really? I'm gonna keep going down this beach. You can't stop me, dude. 2 whole healing pots and no gold. Who put that chest there? Garbage, dude. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry, boys. I'm so sorry that this is just not gonna work out for you. Like, this is just not your day, fellas. This is not. I feel a little bit bad. Well, you know, they're gonna get an opportunity to do something. They're gonna get an opportunity. Let's see if they change their minds when they start getting lightning cast down on them. That one didn't do so much, actually. The first one did like 21 of that guy. That was insane. Well, one's dead. You have an opportunity to run, friend. Because you really shouldn't be here in just a group of two. Nope, you chose to hit Godric. Well, I'm sorry. This is no holds barred now. You've done this to yourself, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Oh well. What are you gonna do? There's no, wait, that wasn't even that one? What are you? Oh, you're the real bandit unit. Hey, yo, whoa, hold up a second, boys. I'm not liking these throwing weapons they're pulling out on me. I'm gonna have to shield up real quick. They can throw a Rita all day. That one doesn't matter at all. Like, Rita should, like, never be getting hit by these guys regardless. But these are the tougher human bandits. Rolling with, like, big shields and throwing. If I remember correctly, their throwing can actually, like, do some legitimate damage. The problem is, this just, you know, they have trouble hitting. That's the issue. And also, they're losing dex because of that big shield, so that's a problem for them. I don't have to worry about that, but you know, probably not great for these boys. Sorry, friends. Bandit boss casting haste on this like little tiny wolf that's like, I don't know why you brought me here. Am I supposed to be able to fight? I can't fight that. Here, I'll go, but like, there it is. That's all I could do, Captain. I don't know what you expect me to do against these. I'm just like a normal wolf. I can't actually hurt. She just did 62 to that guy. He's dead. Oh no. Hey, now hang on, lady with the giant pole, or maybe we could actually talk about this. Oh God. Okay. Well, it's been fun. Like, that's kind of a rough situation to be in, you know? They got two more coming from the back. Can Brenna deal with this guy's assault? No, probably not. He actually has a lot of health. I'll have Godric do it. I'll just have Rita go over to the other side, I think. And Godric can just, like, bully this guy with Brenna over here. He's gonna get stabbed to death. I'm actually gonna have him. No, he can't deal damage to them. He's gonna go over with Rita, I think. Protag's weapon cannot, like, get through their spirit. You're gonna tap stamina a person as they're walking away, dude? Really? The nerve of this man. The nerve. Alright, well, you're gonna get it now, boy. You should have turned around and actually fought the threat. But no, you gotta tap stamina my girl Rita. She's just walking away, minding her own business. Oh no, it's another, like, normal wolf. What a horrible day to be alive, you know? It is just, it's wrong place, wrong time, and all that. Speaking of horrible time to be alive, this guy should be dead. Oh. I was gonna say one more attack. Man, I'm really not good at judging that. I misjudge how quickly I can actually kill people out here. Sorry, Wolf. Nothing personal, friend, but you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go hit the, go into the forever box, or the forever hole, or, you know, whatever your preference is. Oh, well. What was I leveling up on my guy again? Strength. That's what I was doing. Strength. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to buff strength all the way up to max. And then we're going to have, like, some guy with, like, 1 billion strength, I guess. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to have strength at 5. I'm going to start going into that spirit shield, boy. You already know. It costs a lot more instantly. Well, it's the price you have to pay for excellence out here. Godric, you're doing... Yep, just willpower, because your dex is already there. You... doing warrior, I think, now. Yeah, warrior 2. And you... Strength, 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 strength. That was normal throwing irons? They didn't look like normal throwing irons. That was odd. Alright. If you say so, game, I'm not gonna question you on this one. Okay, so we still have the... There's a long stretch of beach here that we have to do. I'm gonna go back onto the road because I think what I'm... Another chaos? I'll do the chaos. I'll turn myself around so I know which way I'm going. 1 chaos scout. I mean, I guess it fits the name. He's a chaos scout. He's scouting. But personally, you know, he's fast. He's very dexterous. I wouldn't be sticking around to do whatever this is. I would have left. I would have left almost instantly because this is not what you want to be doing, Chaos Scout. I'm sorry, you're just dead. You're just not. You're not gonna make it. How much XP does 1 Chaos Scout give? 675. That's like nothing. 1100 gold though. That's kind of spectacular, actually. All right, so I think I'm gonna hold it right here. That water effect looks freaky, doesn't it? Like you have like the water coming down here, and then it's like reversing course right there. That's very strange looking. But in any case, I think that is where we're going to end it today. We made some great progress. We got through Talewok. We got tons of good spells. Godric is actually kind of turning into like a proper like spell sword type person. We're about, from what it looks like, just under halfway there to Port Said. Port Said is kind of a trip. Because, like, in between, like, Talewok and there's tons of fights that we're going to be doing, basically the whole way down. That's weird. I'm trying to check something, but, hello? There you go. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay. Yeah, there's fights we're going to be doing basically the whole way down to Port Said. So, it's going to take longer to get there than you might expect it to. But I'm sure we're going to get there by next stream. I'm almost entirely positive. Because it's just like, it's not realistically that far of a trek. There's like a couple stops along the way. I'm mostly just exploring the areas around it. But there's no like... So like, when I was on my way to Talewok, you know, all those like little divots into the forest along the way? There's none of that. It's a pretty straightforward path there. It's just going to be like tons of fights. But in any case, I think I'm going to be ending it here. So for everybody still in the stream, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. If you want to see me stream more Aiden Chronicles, you should check out my Discord. I post schedules there every single week of what I'm streaming and when. There's tons of cool people in there. You can go say hi. You can message me in there anytime. I try to be active in it. I mean, not always as active as I could be, but that's probably the place where I'm the most active. Yeah, and I think that'll do it. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.